I'm back.
No, you're not. You're dead.
You guys start without me.
Yes, and you died. You got cast into the pit of lava.
I discovered how to make hotbar macros, and I'm telling you how to do it now.
Blocks, before we start, I have
Too
another
late.
comic book recommendation for you.
Okay.
Alright, I'll tell you
Price Wars
afterwards.
Neil. That's kind of funny. What's the comic book, Neil?
The all-new X-Men,
Okay.
X-23 as Wolverine.
Gotcha.
Book 4 finally sold me on recommending it to you.
Cool.
I think it's D&D 10.
Is everyone ready?
Damn comic book
Yep.
nerd.
Yep.
Is everyone here?
No.
Yep.
Well,
Do the damn rundown.
We gotta wait till Red Fox gets here.
Oh. I thought maybe Zahn wasn't here.
And until
I
he
didn't
gets
hear
here,
him
we'll
say
go
yeah.
back to our Watch Mojo Spiral.
Don is here.
But is he saying anything here?
Zahn!
Many a things.
Okay, there's Zahn.
I said many a things. I responded to your goddamn question, Red Fox.
I didn't hear you say anything.
Oh,
Actually, we didn't.
the guys who did the Rankin Bass Hobbit actually were precursors to Studio Ghibli.
Yes. You didn't know that?
I didn't.
I didn't.
It makes sense for how stupidly detailed the Rankin Bass Hobbit was. But
the
they got
Rankin
rid of their-
Bass
They got rid
Hobbit.
of their wrinkle face when they turned to Ghibli. After had so many fucking wrinkles.
So many wrinkled dwarfs.
So many wrinkly knobs.
For the longest time, my image of a dwarf was just wrinkly old men.
Even the young ones, the Bimby and Bobby, were still wrinkly old men.
I mean, not for nothing, but that's kind of the point.
And Cat Smog.
Cat smog, best smog.
Oh,
Cat
come
Smog
on.
sounds like he's drunk off his ass, but it still somehow terrifying.
Yeah, come on. He's the best. I'd say he was better than the
Cat-
fucking CGI.
Cat smog's
Smog.
what happened if you feed your pseudo dragon way too much.
No, you feed your pseudo dragon exclusively cats. That's what happens.
They're already cat-like.
All right, are we actually ready now?
Okay. Are we
Yep.
ready to go?
Ready?
Okay. So, Zahn, what happened last time?
We offered a ride to the Empire's lands to participate in the tournament. We landed, walked across the river, got to this mountain, said hi.
Good job, John. Good job, Zahn. That was
John.
actually a summary.
Oh no, Jean.
Zahn.
Done.
Jean.
Jean.
He's the lesser known Martian Manhunter brother, Zahn Zon.
Okay, so you guys are standing in front of Naja Mustaine, who
Yep.
has just issued you guys the challenge to prove that you're worthy to ascend
said
the
yes.
peaks.
So let's get on with this.
Okay, she pulls
So
out
nice.
she pulls out an iron flask with a heavy stopper in it and starts to pop the stopper.
I don't do anything.
And then she pours out the flask into the lava. And from the lava
Waits for it.
comes a fire elemental.
I was waiting for a giant happy scarecrow.
I was waiting for a bridge to form or something. All right.
Roll for initiative.
Okie
Alright.
dokie.
As
Ooh, that's fun.
Tomorrow.
That's a fun one. Hold on, let me-
I wonder who's going first.
Well, apparently we have to
Not-
agree on it.
Yes, actually, that is how that works.
I did good for once.
Yeah, everyone should probably read that video of the 5 rules we've been getting wrong, because we've been getting most of them wrong.
Yeah, it turns out Dex does not determine a tie. It is determined by the players agreeing on who gets to go first, and in the event of NPCs, on the DM deciding who goes first.
In fact, you can cast 2 spells in the same turn.
As long as one's a bonus action and one's an action.
No, not. It has to be a cantrip bonus action. It has to be those two things, and then you
Yeah.
can cast it. You can't cast 2 level spells, even if one has bonus in it.
So 1 level spell and a cantrip.
Only if the cantrip can be cast as a bonus action.
Okay.
Still
Okay.
waiting for my token to show up on the turn order for me to
Same here.
roll my initiative.
I mean, if you were impersonating your tokens, it has shown up on its own.
Oh, really?
Never done
If
that
you
for
roll
me.
if you roll as your token, your initiative will automatically pop up with your token.
Nope. You wanted to send the result of this roll to your turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Because you didn't select your token.
Let's just put the numbers in.
So
You also have to click on your token.
Except it wasn't 21. Okay. That's how it works.
so Neo, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
Oh, we rolled the same?
You roll.
You can go first. This is your bag, not my... Oh, wait. Actually, yes, I want you to go first. You
I'll
can
go first.
cast Shield of Faith on everybody and give us bonuses and shit and stuff like that.
Okay. It is the fire elemental's turn.
I wonder what the fire elemental is going to do.
He's gonna move right into your fucking spaces.
Yeah.
Would that provoke attack of opportunities, or?
I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, for the fire elemental. yeah.
And if... don't we get a chance to push him out of our space?
Nope, not for a fire elemental. He can occupy your spaces without having.
All right, so it would attack. It would...
Yeah, he's literally just fire.
So the people who get attack of opportunity would be
I
Neo.
doubt I hit.
Me, I think.
Yeah,
I get
Neo,
attack of opportunity too.
Sarah, Neo, Sarah, Parn, Rogar, and Montaro.
That 22 hit.
Yes, the 22 hit, the 16 hit, and the 15 hit.
Oh,
So for once, Pardon's the only one not hitting.
Oh, I get to re-roll that because I rolled a 1.
Huh?
It's his
My
ability.
My fighting style, two weapon fighting. Whenever I roll a 1 or a 2 with a two-handed weapon I'm using with 2 hands, I get to re-roll the dice once.
Okay, so he's taking 18, 23 damage. Okay. And so, Parn, you take.
Can we get a save roll or anything?
You take 1 fire damage.
Okay.
And you catch fire. Rogar, you take 4 fire damage and you catch fire.
ouch.
Montaro, you take 10 fire damage. You don't catch fire. Sarah, you take 1 fire damage. You don't catch fire.
Okay.
Rogar, you take 7 fire damage. You don't catch fire. You take fire damage from him moving into your square, and you take fire damage from melee attacking you.
That's gonna suck for me, but okay.
Huh. Well, I'm screwed.
And anyone who's on fire is going to continue taking fire damage each turn. At the start of their turn until someone takes action to douse them. And now it's attacking.
And seeing as we're in a volcano, that ain't happening.
You can still pat out the fire. Just an action. So let's take.
He just does automatic damage?
Yeah, when he moves into you and when you attack him.
At least with melee.
It's made of fire!
No,
Yeah, that missed you, Sobek, Sarah. 20.
Let me check. Yeah.
Okay. You take 10 damage, and then you take. Oh, and you're on fire now, too. So actually, let's make marks for that. What makes a token thing but doesn't add a fire option?
There's a fire option, isn't there? Let's see.
We're going with that. So it looks like your back's on fire. So who's on fire? Neo and Yeah.
That's kind of a fire.
Looks like
I
you're smelly.
guess.
That's smelly.
I'm trying to find the fire one myself.
That's smelly. So
Yeah, I don't
you are,
see any.
but
Yeah,
That's lightning. There,
I
those
don't
are all.
see any
Those are all on fire.
fire.
That's meteor.
Yeah, that's like,
Meteor can count as fire.
It's
There's
like
fire
flammable
coming off the
stuff.
meteor.
or
More
like
and that
contagious.
more looks like you're giving someone a fucking finger. So
How do I delete the extra one?
Fuck if I know.
There we go. Okay, and now it's Rogar's turn.
Okay. I'm moving out of the square. I'm going to be using my,
Okay,
was it, like the action.
So he technically gets an up attack there.
Yep.
He moved out of the square he threatened. $22.
That hits.
Takes 7 fire damage.
Ow.
Also, I don't believe you doused yourself or
Yeah.
took any action to clear yourself. So
Yeah,
take
my plan was to use my
5.
action search to try and douse myself, or pat myself out, and then attack with magic missile.
Okay, do your magic missile damage.
I'll take the hit because I'm gonna. Parn's gonna yell something out.
And what exactly do you want me to roll for, like patting myself out?
It's just an action.
All right, so yeah,
It's just you have to make an action to douse the fire, but that's it.
yeah, I did that with my action search.
Then you're no longer on fire.
You no longer have back pain.
Oh, about burning back pain.
Tough
And
act
then
that's enacted.
whose turn is it? Sarah or Parn?
Sarah, we agreed she would
Okay.
go.
Your turn, Sarah.
Disengage.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty sure Sarah has something that could help here. An item.
Would you rather I cast Shield of Faith, or would you rather I use the item?
Is it kind of hard to hear Zahn, or is it just me?
It's really hard to hear some.
Yeah.
Oh, can you hear me better?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna cast Shield of Faith, but you would rather I use the water?
I'd rather we not min-max people's turns.
That was
Do what you
gonna-
want.
Okay, I'm gonna do what I was going to do. And then as my bonus action, I cast Shield of Faith on everyone. Everyone gets an additional +2 to their AC.
Yay.
Yay!
Okay. Okay.
I'm just
And I
picturing the Divine Shield sound effect from Hearthstone now.
Wow.
It's definitely the paladin level sound.
Do I take any?
Wait, did you say everyone? Hold on.
Oh, not everyone.
Um,
Allies.
Dude, thanks.
The girl across the bridge gets one. I don't need it, but thanks.
Oh,
No, I can tell you right now, she definitely does not need it.
is it all friendly allies?
Allies. It's
Okay.
I mean, she hasn't done anything to us, so maybe. But
Yeah,
Fired.
technically.
She summoned a fire elemental on us.
do I take any
Technically, the flash did that.
penalties? Yeah. No, sorry. Go.
Hold on, it's still Sarah's turn.
I don't- is patting yourself out a free action, or no?
It's an action.
Okay, so then I've used up everything then.
So you're gonna put yourself out?
Well, I've already disengaged as my action.
Oh, okay. You just disengage as your action. Okay. So you're still taking 3 damage. Okay. That is your turn. By the way, Sarah, he had already made an off attack. He could not make a second off attack. You're disengaged.
I know.
Wasted. Parn, you're on fire.
Do I take any
6 damage.
penalties for attacking him where I am?
Nope.
So wait, how much do I take?
You took 6 damage of fire.
Well, then I'm gonna burn a key point and try to punch him.
Yes. You're going to burn a key point because you're going to burn when you punch him.
Yes, but guess what? That's what I do.
Punch the fire.
Yes, punch the fire.
I mean, we're punching with mystical key energy, so yes, I
I
punch
think it
the
makes
fire.
more sense to be cutting the fire with a fucking glaive. So
I mean, look, do I have anything else in my thing that I could do anything? No, I don't. I punch the fucking fire. All right.
That hits. That hits. That hits. Take 13 points of damage. Do your damage.
Yeah, I thought so. Every attack deals damage.
Right now, that's one too many, isn't it? Yes, that's one too many. So 9, 5, 8, and 7.
Oh, you did 4 hits actually. Sorry. Take another 6 damage. Okay.
6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 1.
9, 14, 21, 20, 29. So that's 15.
Now I gotta add up everything, so that's...
You know, he doesn't seem to be getting that hurt by your attacks.
No shit. Flux, I have a Flux. I have a question for you. Does my character know about that water flask?
No, you it was not. It was given before you joined the party, and Sarah has made no mention of it or any use.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think I knew, but I just wanted to make sure.
Is that your turn, Neil?
Yes.
Okay. It's now your turn, Red. Nightmare.
Well, my intelligence might be 8, but my wisdom is 12, so I know it's dumb to punch fire. And I'm just going to stand there and wait for something to happen.
Okay, are you giving up your turn? Or are you waiting?
I am giving up my turn.
Okay. Montaro.
Way to sell that whole, I'm really one of the good party members.
I'm gonna move back.
There's literally nothing I can do.
Okay.
23.
Okay. You note the flames are at the metal of your blade, but it actually doesn't harm you.
Aha! Alright, and that is my turn.
You don't have a bonus attack? You don't get 2
Oh,
attacks?
yeah, I do have that. I do have 2
You
attacks.
have 2 attacks by now.
Doi. Where's my...
Okay, that hits. Okay.
Alright, that's gonna be my turn.
And also, Neotech, my character is not good. I'm neutral.
Didn't say anything about good, dude. I said you're really selling yourself to the party.
No, your exact words were you're selling yourself to the party as one of the good guys.
His intelligence. Is he smart enough for this? That's fuck it. He's a fire elemental trained guard to fight people. Fire elemental dashes through, so he starts dashing this way. So make your hits.
Who makes their hits?
Pretty much if you're going to hit him, everyone except for Sarah and Nightmare. Okay, that doesn't hit Civic.
That one.
That doesn't hit Parn. That hits Rogar. Do your damage. Okay.
And I suspect I'm on fire again.
Yep. No, actually, you're not on fire. You just took 6 fire damage. He moves through your space, Rogar. Take 5 fire damage. You are now on fire.
Oh, joy.
Sorry, not Rogar, Montaro. He moves into your space.
Did I also take it from attacking him from adjacent, or did that already happened before he moved
You
to
didn't
my...
hit him. You didn't hit him.
Oh, right. Yeah, never mind.
He moves into your space, Nightmare. You take
Okay.
6 fire damage.
You know, could I say I'm happy that the guardian that's here to test your might is going after the coward first?
And you are on fire.
I mean, the practical one who was like, punching that thing seemed to hurt. I'm not going to punch it.
And then he immediately moves down. Are you doing a punch, by the way, Nightmare?
Let me check something. I have to check one of my skills, or one of my abilities rather.
Should probably get it.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm not.
And then he immediately moves down and ends his turn here, where Rogar takes 1 and Sarah takes 1. And now you're back on fire.
Do I take attack of opportunity?
Yeah, if you wish, yes. Okay, you hit him. No, Rogar, you already made your attack of op.
We only get one op per turn, dude.
Oh, okay.
No longer do you get ops based on your dex score. It's just 1 per turn.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay, he takes what you believe to be 4 damage. You take 4 damage as well. And now he does he throws a punch at both Rogar and Sarah.
Did he double? No, okay.
17 Rogar, 15 Sarah.
Nope.
And I don't believe that hits Rogar either, does it?
Nope.
Okay, then he ends his turn. It's now Rogar's turn. Rogar, you take 3 fire damage.
Let's actually put that down correctly. Let's see. So if I move up 1, I'll provoke an attack of opportunity. But I'll also be not on fire. Well, I could pet myself out, but it's a risk I have to take. Let's see, moving up 1, disengage.
Okay, you using a disengage action, move up 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's your turn. Unless you're using a action surge or something.
An action surge to put myself out.
Don't you only get 1
Oh
action
shit,
surge?
yeah, that's right. Yeah, right, I forgot. Just 1, I already used it. Never mind. I'm still on fire.
Okay. Sarah's turn. Take 4 bits of fire damage.
Okay.
Zod?
Your turn.
I know. I'm thinking.
Kind of hard to hear you, bud.
Yeah, it's back to
Sorry.
being hard to hear you.
Sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
Not much I can do. Okay.
I have so many ideas. I wish I had the flask.
Yeah, that's nice.
Talking is a free action.
I yell out, use the flask.
Burn you all alive.
Well, yeah, but it's a bonus action. Fine.
Yeah,
No,
good
I'll
call.
just use it. All right. I'm gonna use the. Okay, I'm gonna use the decanter of endless water on the. I'm using geyser mode.
Okay.
Salt water, if you care to know.
Okay.
And I aim it at the fire elemental. He needs to make a DC check, strength check.
Okay.
You know, tossing him into the lava probably wouldn't be a good idea.
So you rolled a 5.
Yep.
Okay, he fails.
Yeah, he takes 1d4 bludgeoning damage or falls prone, right?
Correct.
Okay. So roll the 1d4.
Okay.
Okay. Takes 3 damage. He falls prone. And you note that when you douse him with that water, he diminishes in size greatly. He looks a lot less stable here.
Yay. Um, okay, well, that's my turn.
It's your turn. It's your turn now, Parn.
I use
Take
my
9 fire damage.
action to put the fire out,
Okay.
and that's all I can do this turn because I used my action to do that.
Okay.
I don't have a action surge ability.
Your turn, Nightmare. Take 8 fire damage.
I put myself out.
Okay. Is that it?
It is skill check still standard action.
Hey, what are you doing?
Depends
I
on the skill check, dude.
I want to. What was the? Is there like an equivalent for dungeoneering in 5e?
It'd be essentially an intelligence check.
Okay.
I
What are you
think
trying to do?
dungeoneering falls under investigate now.
Is it investigate?
Nothing really falls. It just tell me what you're trying to do. Tell you what it's under.
Glean the enemy's weakness.
That'd be intelligence.
Okay, straight up intelligence.
Yeah.
All right, I am going to roll an intelligence check to glean the monster's weakness.
I wonder what it is.
And then the idiot savant part kicks in.
I mean,
It's
no,
Yeah, really.
It's
Even
pretty
with-
hot.
Jeez.
You think maybe something that's not hot would work pretty well.
I would
Y'all hit him with the opposite of hot.
You
Here's the
think things
thing.
that are hot probably don't work well on him.
Here's the thing. I'd give it to Red because he's already seen water work. So he's basically saying, what make bad after already seeing what make bad?
I know, that was one shitty roll there.
You also
The
note that
password
his
is ice
forms-
cream.
You also note that he seems to be a bit amorphous, so normal weapons might not work that well.
I shout out, keep doing the water!
Spit on him! Spit on him! Take him out!
Spit on him.
Spit on him!
Spit on him, my brothers!
You're up against a creature you're supposed to fight with magic in a brute force party. This is gonna be fun.
It's your turn now, Montaro.
Montaro having
Take 3 fire.
very little options on what he can do is going to
Put yourself out.
Nope, I'm going to action surge. I'm going to fighting spirit to get 5 temp HP. Then I'm going to put myself out and make my 2 attacks at advantage.
Okay.
Think you have that advantage. Wait, you could have re-rolled that one.
No, I can only reroll the 1 on damage. Aha, that is a 2. But I roll a 1. Alright, so he takes 19 slashing damage.
Wait, why did you do 3 attacks there? Or 3 damage bits?
Because I rolled a 2 on the second one, so I got to re-roll it once.
Oh, okay.
And then you have to take that
Yeah.
result no matter what.
Yeah, I get 1 free re-roll on any attack, on any damage roll that comes up as a 1 or a 2. If it's a weapon I'm using with 2 hands.
Gotcha. It's the fire element's turn again. And he's throwing both blows at Sarah now.
Hi.
Oh, and he
Oh.
crits.
That
Oh, okay.
Ow!
Someone's angry.
So that comes to 20 fire damage. And you're still on fire.
Okay. I am down.
What happens to the water
Sarah
decanter?
drops to the ground, and let's have fun with this.
Please don't tell me the water decanter falls into the lava.
If
I mean,
that
if you
hap-
if you didn't stop it back up, it's still geysering.
Yeah.
Sarah, roll
No, it doesn't work like that
roll a
anymore.
d20.
1d20.
Yeah.
The decanter of endless water doesn't work like that anymore. It basically goes for a single turn and then automatically stops.
You rolled a 3? Okay. The decanter goes flying out of your hands and lands right now. That's fucking huge. Also, a megaphone now that I look at it.
Yeah, it looks like a megaphone. No, it doesn't look like a megaphone. It looks like a speaker at a stadium.
Yeah, it kind of does.
No, that's.
It looks no, what it looks like is a spinning fan or a desk light.
I just looked up Flask and get nothing. You'd think D&D would have a goddamn picture.
Whatever.
Yeah, no, I think that's supposed to be a table fan because I can see the blur of the 3 blades in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. Just gotta zoom in to
Yeah.
see it.
Okay, it's a decanter right now.
And is it at the end of the turn? Oh no, it's at the start of the turn.
Oh, wait.
Things.
You're down and on fire.
No,
This is not good.
A death still overrides any sort of
I
damage
mean,
roll.
mechanically, yes. Fluff-wise, if someone doesn't get to her, Sarah's probably going to maybe start taking some charisma penalties. Okay, it's now Rogar's turn. Also, enjoy 6 fire damage.
This is where we TPK.
I'm going to be going down the next one because I'm going to be doing something incredibly stupid.
Magic missile or something, man. Nah, whatever.
At the same time, I don't know what exactly Flux is going to rule if she's still on fire. Because,
I mean, you don't know. Kind of the point.
yeah, that's why I'm thinking, God, this is going to be stupid.
When you know people staying on fire while they're down is probably not good.
Yeah, so... Oh.
I want to say I'm against this ruling because when you go down, all effects cancel. But okay.
Going here, and I'm going to grab Sarah and try and throw her, like, to here.
Okay, give me a strength check.
You hurl her through the fire, out of the fire.
Yeah. This is great plan.
Okay, you hurl her out of the fire. She lands. That wasn't a great strength. She lands over here. She kind of skids a bit.
She lands on the
Just,
decanter
yeah.
and it breaks.
Just, Rogard, does a 22 hit you?
I'm going to use a reflect, so no.
Okay.
Oh, actually,
gotcha.
no, I don't even... Actually,
Huh?
question, Zon. That, aura
I was
thing, how
about
many
to
turns
say-
did that last?
It's out.
Oh, it's out?
Okay.
Okay,
Because I am now on this.
alright, so then I'll be using a shield, so no.
Okay. You jump in, grab her. Immediately, you look up, and the fire elemental brings his hand down upon you, and you form a ward with your hands,
Yeah.
and it stops it.
Yep.
Okay. That's... I'm gonna say that's your turn, Rogar.
Yeah, I can't do much else.
And you're on fire.
Sarah, make your death check.
You should do something to indicate she's down.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one fail. Parn?
I'm torn. I can pop a healing potion and shove it in Sarah's mouth, or I can grab the flask and do more damage.
I'm also smoldering here.
Sorry, what did you say, Zon?
She's smoldering.
The thing, I don't want the fire elemental to get another turn if we have a chance.
Do what you want to do.
There's 2 other people that can do stuff as well after you, so consider that.
Live by the code.
Remember, Dawkins free action. You can give an order.
Fine. What's it cost? It costs an action, doesn't it? All right.
What are we doing?
I'm pulling out one of my pot of healings and shoving it in Sarah's mouth.
Yeah, it's gonna be an action.
All right. Sarah, roll your heal.
Okay.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay, Sarah gets 6 health points back. She's no longer in that store. She's, however, still prone and on fire. That means next turn she's probably gonna go back to being on fire. Drop back down to the ground.
I'm sorry. No. Okay. I'm looking up the rules for this because that's bullshit.
No, you didn't put her fucking out. That's dumb.
Once you go down, whatever. Fine.
Being burning alive doesn't magically stop when you're dying.
However, there is a nice kitty cat over there that can come pat me out.
I mean,
What I plan to do, actually.
whatever. I can't do that. I don't have 2 actions. I don't have action surge.
Not elf.
It's now your turn, Nightmare.
Wait, can I?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here
I'm
and.
not fucking done.
Okay, what are you gonna do with your movement?
Bitching about me about whatever. It's a movement to pick something off the ground, right?
It's a free action to interact with the world. It's one free action to interact with the world, essentially.
I want to pick up the flask and hold it out. So anybody that is walking by me can just grab it from me as basically a free action.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here and stop the burning.
Okay, Sarah's no longer on fire.
Thank you.
And that's all I can do.
It's now Montaro's turn.
Grab the flask. Turn the flask on the elemental.
Okay. Do you know the command word?
No.
Geyser.
You know, you could literally just repeat what Sarah said. It's not hard to figure it out.
Well, Sarah just said the command word geyser. Do you trust her, Montaro?
Yes.
Okay, you said geyser. The geyser immediately shoots
I
out.
trust this command word.
And the fire elemental immediately dissipates into nothing as it gets hit with another 30 cold damage worth of water. Okay.
I stop, drop, and roll then?
Well, technically, you would take 1 fire damage first. That's your turn would have started, and then you put yourself out.
And then he drops, and we have to put him out and get him back up now.
Oh no, I still have 12 HP left.
It'd have been funnier if you dropped.
Ugh.
Well done.
Sarah, you good?
I'm just gonna be here. Does anybody have ointment? Reach into my bag. I might actually have some.
Sarah, this bag just has alcohol. Nothing but alcohol in it, Sarah.
Sarah, did you forget to remember that you emptied out your bags and just filled it with alcohol on the ship?
Sarah, if the decanter's not in there, this thing would have immediately caught fire just by stepping near any of these lava flows.
I'm going to ask Montero for the flask. I'd like to pass it back to Sarah.
I will give it back to Sarah.
Fair enough.
There you go. Have your hand fan.
I raise the decanter above me, and I aim it towards me, and I cast...
No.
What are you casting? Tell me what you're casting.
Oh my god, you fall into the lava!
I cast a stream, so I just pour water on myself.
Gotcha.
Okay, so it's basically like the intensity of like a shower head.
Totally, you cast fire to fucking drop yourself again.
No, I imagine Sarah would cast Geyser on herself, hit herself in the face, and then knock herself into the lava.
Yeah, no, I can do stream, fountain, or geyser.
Long distance Ave Maria starts playing in slow-mo as everyone reaches for no.
I'm sad.
Martin yells out, "Dumbass!" as he reaches for her.
I'm sad that I've lost a significant amount of fur from being set on fire.
Yeah.
Huh, so that's what you look like underneath it.
Alright.
It looks like scrotum.
Alright, pardon while we all pat ourselves, I say, so, did we pass the test or what?
You did. Well done. Also, I just realized Battle of the Fates played during the Obi-Wan Luke fight. I totally should have used that.
Yep.
Or sorry, Anakin fight. Welcome to the Obsidian Peaks. And she pulls out another flask and throws it into the lava and a pathway for it.
Ooh.
So consider that area passable.
Yes.
All right.
All right, fine. All right, Parn's just gonna bold his brass, walk across.
Okay. Follow the path up. You will come to the Dragonborn village.
Okay, I guess because I still have the prone thing, I guess I'm crawling.
Oh, yes. You're just
Oh,
kinda
you
limping
should have
across.
stunned. You should have stunned.
I hate you. I've always hated you. Doing the anti-map bird thing.
Listen,
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
You know what? If Lux, if I can be Darth Vader in this, I terribly would be.
Okay.
Don't
Start
underestimate my power.
I'm gonna start force choking people.
Unfortunately, we don't.
It's fucking terrifying.
Unfortunately, we don't have prosthetics in this world.
You don't know that.
So you're gonna have to go without legs for a
Let's
while.
find that floaty magic city. I'm sure they can wing something.
They probably could.
Alright, I'm gonna ask Najir, is there a place to rest before we get to the peak?
It's what?
I mean,
A place to rest before we get to the peak.
it's all an active volcano, so not
No.
really a great place to
I'd
rest.
prefer going to the Dragonborn village. It's probably safer.
Maybe an hour up to the Dragonborn village.
Fine.
And Naja retakes her post. And
We're off to get blasted with more pyroclastic stuff.
As soon as we're out of range, Prawn wants to bring something up.
Okay.
Still in range of Najir, where we could quickly go back, but out of hearing range.
Okay.
Should we tell her that one of you let loose that this village exists?
No.
Yeah.
Let's just keep going.
Okay.
Ignorance is bliss.
Okay. And you guys head up. It's about an hour's travel. The flows are a little bit less intense up here. No, it's still an active volcano, but it's not as bad as rivers of lava.
Does
and
it
stuff.
get cooler? That's what I'm asking.
No, it doesn't get cooler.
Alright. Now, I'm curious about the exact nature of this volcano. Is the lava coming out of the side, or are we basically heading straight into where the lava's coming out of?
I think it looked exactly like this with lightning in the background.
Looks a bit like this.
Oh yeah.
Like we stepped into Magic the Gathering
Well,
here.
actually, no. That's actually a common thing. When a volcano goes off, it produces its own lightning.
That's nice. Still feels like we stepped into Magic the Gathering.
And you see a not giant city, but a large, like kind of like a fortress city up at the top of the.
What? That's huge!
Why are you always so big?
Come with me, small one.
This is okay. This is what's known as a kind of like
Set piece, not a battle map.
a setting background, not a playground. This is a setting background for you to see what kind of area we're in.
I know, Pod's in the fucking lava. He dies.
Are you sure? Okay, Neil. Cool.
No.
Gonna get.
And if you want to roleplay that, we're willing to.
Fucking no.
Okay.
He died as he lived, making dumb decisions with his acrobatics.
You see.
One of
two
you dares Parn to flip his way up the volcano. He's like, okay.
You see two large wrought iron doors barring the way the entrance into the fortress.
Well, Parn's gonna speak up. Well, since this is Rogar's quest, I say we let Rogar take the lead. Anybody have objections?
Nope.
All right.
I don't like fire.
The wrought iron gate, is there like anyone in front of it, or is it just the gate?
It's just a gate. There's knockers on it.
I use the knocker on the gate.
Okay. As a loud thump, thump, as you knock the knocker against the door. Quiet, other than the bubbling of magma for a few seconds, and then the door is slowly opened, creaking as it goes. You see a large dragonborn standing there. He looks at you.
Hello, I am Rogard of Clan Alred. We're here to see the Elder. God, where's my
His name
Elder?
is-
Elder. Fuck,
Write it down. This is why I write down all the names. Oh, names that are important to me.
Saru. Elder Saru.
He looks at you a bit quizzically for a few seconds, and then steps back and allows you inside the fortress.
Mhm.
You note that what? Are you guys going in?
Yeah,
Yes.
Arn tries to follow to see what happens.
Okay, you're
Same.
allowed through.
Mhm.
You're all allowed through.
Yep.
You note that despite being like on an active volcano inside the fortress, it's relatively, I mean, not like cold, but it's relatively not volcano.
So it's slightly air conditioned.
It's slightly cold, kind of.
Like they have magic or something set up to cool the area down.
You know, just good architecture.
If you can force wind into small holes, it can produce a nice cooling effect, despite the heat.
How they did air conditioning back in the day. You'd usually have a bed in a hallway so it would make a wind go through. You've seen there's quite a bunch of Dragonborn in here. It'd be a lively place. Dragonborn drinking, Dragonborn eating, having fun, cavorting.
colors,
Does
I
our
assume?
presence cause them to stop at all and start looking at us?
People look at you for a few seconds and then go back to what they were doing.
Okay, so it's not like okay, you wouldn't get the feeling that they're basically going, what the fuck are they doing here? Okay.
No.
Okay.
The guard does a and keeps walking on, looking at you guys as he walks off.
I'm gonna walk up to the
He
a
turns
guard.
back again. And now motions you guys to come with him.
Yep, I follow him.
See what-
Okay, fine. Fine.
Okay.
I was gonna ask for an inn. I wanna go rest. I'm still
Come back.
hurting.
No time for rest.
We
You're
got some
taking
business
what
to deal with
looks
first.
looks like to be an infirmary area.
Oh, that's where he's taking us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
One of
okay.
you's missing half his hair. The other one's pretty badly burnt.
Yep.
Why do you think
Yeah.
I dumped
In fact,
water
you're all
on myself?
pretty badly burnt. One of you's just burnt a lot more.
We're all burnt. Just one's burnt.
The only one who
bad.
doesn't
Burnt
look
naked.
bad is Montaro, but sadly, a lot of his beard was lost in the firefight.
Yes, it was. Oh well.
It's okay, it'll grow back.
It'll grow back.
More magnificent than ever.
I just need to find another witch.
I need to actually see my character for a second. Do I have facial hair at all?
You're an elf. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
will.
Elves can have facial hair.
Yeah, but not one of that.
They can?
No.
Elves go from young little pretty boys to old man Chinese men.
Yeah.
I'm 200 years old. I was just wondering if the Chinese beard was coming in. Or
No,
not.
elves,
No.
elves, not full-blooded elves are incapable of growing facial hair.
Aw.
Yeah.
When did it become Fu Manchu?
You'd have to be a half elf for
Dragonborn,
that.
lightly kind of they don't touch you, Sarah, but they kind of put their hands near you and kind of motion you towards one of the beds.
Okay, I move towards the bed.
And they lay you down and start applying an ointment to your burns.
Thank you.
And the guard says, you'll be healed here. Tonight we'll meet the king.
Okay.
Can I?
Rest.
I
You're-
asked
you're
one
out
of the
safe
healers if they have something to grow my fur back.
No, we're not.
I doubt that, I doubt that people who have
Say that again,
hair to
Flux?
begin with.
We're not well acquainted with fur.
Ugh.
Parn's gonna do something stupid, but his better nature can't stop it anymore since they're treating us and being nice to us. The rest of the party's gonna hate me for this. I talked to the guard for a minute.
So the guard turns
I-
to leave. You kind of stop him from leaving. Yes.
On our way here, we met another group of adventurers, and one of us let it slide that this place exists. Is this a well-known location?
One second.
And the dead silence fills the room. Yes.
No, you guys are treating us.
Yes.
They're being nice to us.
How many
And
were
it-
there?
It's like 3 or 4, I think it was.
How many were there? There was like,
There
was
like
it a group of
there was
three or
like 4 or
four?
5 of them.
There were 4 or 5 of them. They were headed to the. They as soon as I'm not going to say who. Let it slide. They seemed in a hurry to head south. The only reason we beat them here is because we crossed the river.
They won't make it past Nausea in the guard. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm guessing
off.
that's not an uncommon occurrence of trespassers.
So you guys are tended to. You're healed up. You're fully healed.
Mataro leans to one of the people carrying on you. Don't she? Does not have a cloaca?
Wait, what?
Is that
sorry.
weird to you people? I was making a joke that Montaro is basically commenting to the Dragonborn that the female in our group does not possess a cloaca, and is that weird to them?
Oh no. We're healers. We know what all you have,
Montaro, could you come a little closer?
including you, Montaro. Or shall we say, Mini Taro? And they giggle and one of them giggles and goes for the healing.
How did that river even get up here? I mean, you've been at no land bars.
I love
They're
that that's
ignoring you
gonna
now.
follow Montaro everywhere.
Until the day Montaro says fuck it and just whips it out.
And then it ends up being smaller than even the
I'm totally
rumors
making
say.
a roll do fatal rolls if we do that. So like, you may just want to stick with the fact that it's a rumor.
I want him to do that, and then roll a 1 and have like the tiniest penis
But Flux,
ever.
you invoked a gamble. You know how I am with gambles.
Montaro, could you please get your penis off my leg?
It's still burning. That hurts a lot.
It hurts.
Yeah.
He just shuffles another from 3 seats away to 5.
Fuck off.
Okay, so eventually reaches nighttime, or what you assume to be night. It's hard to tell with an ash-covered sky.
It's hard to tell with a fireball in the distance. I mean, there were 2 of them before. Now there's only 1.
Sun doesn't pierce that well up here. And the guard reappears at the door to the infirmary.
So we're all healed up to full.
Yeah, everyone's healed up. Sarah's kind of bandaged up. She's healed, but she's not gonna be fully
Sarah,
well for old.
give us your mummy act. Barnes says.
What?
Mummy act.
Oh,
Nightmare is unhappy that half of his fur is missing.
Glory to Sarah, Queen of the Undying.
Nightmare's got a few comb overs up on his body now, trying to cover up the spots.
You know, Nightmare, maybe you should just shave the rest of it off and let it all grow back in at the same time.
That's not how fur works.
that really isn't how fur works.
That's not how
No.
fur works at all.
Not how fur works at all. And I
That's
tell
why
you that's
That's
not
why
how
the
fur
nurses
works.
leans over even. I know that's not how fur works.
And we just said don't know about fur.
Yeah, we don't know a lot about fur, but we know you don't just shave it off.
We had a
Kibo
cat.
because you're tired of having
See, here's
hair.
the thing. We had a cat once, and we had to shave it because of hair issues, and it all grew back at the same time. So I don't know what you guys are on about.
The guard starts to head off.
This conversation's getting dumb. Let's head out.
No one cares about Parn's cat. No.
The guard turns back. He
Coming.
Yeah, we're following.
Let's follow.
Please.
Fine.
didn't say so,
No.
however. This is the 3rd time this guard's had to do this.
You know,
Sorry.
you know, you could say, "Come with me." Parn's gonna start listing all the ways the guard could say, "Please come with me." I'm here to see you. Parn's just gonna start listing all the different ways the guard could talk instead of going,
You haven't
And
been
as he
given
does
free
that,
roam
I
of the-
slowly start putting my hand in front of his mouth.
You haven't been given free roam of the fortress. It is assumed you should follow a guard at any time.
Fair
You
enough.
know what? Fair enough. Thank you
Yeah.
for finally speaking. And then I follow the guard.
Okay,
So
he leads
I'm
you
hurt.
into what appears to be a throne hall, a large hall, and at the end of the hall, there's a rather old-looking dragonborn sitting there. He's not on a very large throne. It's essentially just a nice chair. He motions you guys forward.
I motion forward and bow.
Don't bow. There is no nobility or dragonborns.
Alrighty.
You have come here to see Saru, have you?
I have. So, I am Rogar of Clan Arid in Highmoor.
Who sent you?
We were sent by, what was his name? Elder,
Write that down.
Claith. Claith is the
Elder
other.
Cleef.
Claith.
Claith.
Yes. Do you have Claith's emblem?
Did she give it back to
Oh,
us?
Fuck. We didn't get it back from her.
Just assume she tossed it back to you
Okay.
when you guys had it.
Yes, in
Goodbye.
that case, I present the emblem.
Okay. You're here to see Saru. Saru does not take many visitors. He has sequestered himself for a good long time, but he watches over us. It's a few days. It's about a day's travel to get to Saru's temple from here. You're welcome to rest, eat, and get yourself ready for the trip. We'll make all available hospitality open to you. You are at a safe place now. You're safe from the outside world of the Empire and their prejudices.
I thank you.
Can we have some beds? Is there a nice room?
Yes.
Cool.
Clem here will lead you to your beds.
Is Clem the guard that's been following? That's been.
Yes, it's Clem.
Oh, so your name's Parn is just gonna start talking to Clem. So your name's Clem. That's an interesting name.
Clem's ignoring you and still looking at the elder.
Please don't make it.
How do you spell Clem? Clem seems really, really nice name.
May I ask why you were here to see Saru?
Fine. Parn stops when he talks. Okay.
There are some answers that Elder Cleef of Highmoor said that only Elder Saru would have been able to provide. I'm not sure how much news of Highmoor has gotten to the Obsidian Peaks, but
We are sequestered here. We get no news from the outside world. It's the way we like it. We are safe. We are kept out of the dealings of the Empire, all the other countries, all the other lands. The Empire, we are kept safe from the wars of Shin, the wars of the Empire, Caracosa, all of them.
well, at least in Highmoor, there was a black dragon that basically announced that everyone had to leave Highmoor within a year or die. What made this more disturbing is that there were 5 dragonborns that were assisting said dragon. Though in the encounters we had, they kept referring to me as a false dragonborn. I asked Elder Cleef about what exactly they meant by that, and he said to come to ask Elder Saru.
The elder nods. Saru will have the knowledge you seek.
I thank you.
But be prepared. It is a trial to get to him. He does not wish to be intruded upon by people who are there out of dalliances.
Sounds like fun.
Now,
Do they know Shin's
too
on the
much,
country anymore?
too much somber talk. Rest, be merry. But tomorrow you have to go back out into the volcano. He kind of chuckles.
Why do I get the feeling that you enjoy saying stuff like that?
What? We live in a giant volcano. Kind of have to have some kind of humor about it.
Fair enough.
That's what we say in Shin when people ask us about the samurai.
How are the samurai doing? Been
They're-
a while since we've seen it.
Dead.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, the Empire conquered us a couple centuries back.
Okay.
I'm trying to,
That bit's news.
bring their memory back, but no, they're kind of gone.
No, Parn's just gonna pipe up at this and say, "You do realize that? Wait, do I still have the map? I'm gonna ask if I can approach.
He motions for it. That is okay.
I bring the map to him and tell him they extend to about here now. Everything below that is still the free country, but the Empire controls everything north.
Okay. Thank you for bringing that to our attention.
And the island, and I before that I say, and the island right there, yeah, that got burned to the ground. It's nothing but ruins now, and technically Empire territory.
Very well. Thank you for letting us know. Do you expect us to do something about it?
No,
Just
no, just giving you information, keeping you apprised.
Okay.
I'd say neighborly, but we're not exactly neighbors.
Yeah, but it felt like the right thing to update you for the state of the world.
Thank you for letting us know. We'll keep that. We'll put that down in our records. Now, I've taken up too much of your time. Enjoy the rest of the night. Have fun. He kind of motions. He kind of motions you guys away.
Karn's gonna loudly say, "You know, he's a very nice man," and then he's gonna move to
Tara's
the
gonna
room.
smack him on the back of the head for being an ass.
No, I'm not being an ass to the king. I was being an ass to Clem because Clem's been like, "Er, er."
That is why Montaro is smacking you up the side of the head.
So, you guys have food. You have rest. You have nice beds. No, not great beds. Turns out in a volcano, fabric's hard to come by, but decent beds.
So nice, comfortable
I'm
rock
gonna-
beds.
I'm gonna pull a Picard. I'm gonna slap the stone bed and go, "It's good for my back."
Right.
It is not good for your back. That is a
No.
a
I
lot.
don't mind if you take a quick 5. I gotta go feed my cats and grab something to drink.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Problem.
I'm gonna go.
Come back at 8:20.
All right.
I hope there's no more fire.
We're in a volcano, man. I'm not gonna hold my breath on that.
I know. I'm
So
just
Flux.
not
ahead.
happy.
So Flux. Oh, he's not here.
I'd like to imagine that that Nightmare is just kind of moody about being set on fire.
I mean, not for nothing. Your entire character has been, if not moody, then you're just completely. What's the word for a dude that's clearly lost their mind? They just tend to stare off.
1,000-yard stare type.
No, stare off like at the sky or something. It's a sign of mental illness. It's of very late stage mental illness. what would that be? What's the word for that?
I know of many mental illnesses, and that doesn't describe any of them.
But whatever. I can't figure out the word. Whatever. When you're not, you're always moody. The nightmare's always.
No, my character has been pretty bubbly for the most part.
I completely disagree.
Neurotic, but bubbly.
That's a good word for it. Yeah, neurotic. Okay.
Now I'm pretty sure that Nightmare is not happy about his fur being half burnt off.
Is Flux back, or has that music been playing the whole time?
It's been playing.
It's
the whole
been
time.
playing the whole time.
Oh, okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Flux.
Geez, I don't take my CPU out after 6 months to read thermal paste.
I never take my CPU out to rethermal paste.
You should after like a year or so, but
I have never done that at all, and I've had
No,
this computer
I've-
since...
well, it depends on what you're doing.
we just had to replace 3 computers in the house. One was 6 years, one was 2 years, and one was 3 years old.
I should rephrase that. Depends on if you're having heating troubles or not.
And each one, they still had good thermal paste. So I mean, which I had to tell one of the boys to stop playing with it because it's probably not good for you. I don't know if that's a lead based, silver based, or what based.
It depends. I use a non-conductive ceramic base
I don't know
instead
which,
of lead.
because they were refurbished computers. I don't know what it is, so I was telling them to stop playing with it. That's why I did.
Yeah, because I personally use ceramic based because if I accidentally get it somewhere it don't belong, it's non-conductive.
The only time I've ever seen dry thermal paste, in fact, was a 6+ year old computer. I took it up and I sat in a box for 3 years unplugged, which so it was 9 years old at the time. And I finally took that one, and that thermal paste was dry as a bone. I wasn't having any issues, it's just it was so old I took it apart. Oh yeah, Flux. What's
up?
The reason I'm recommending the all-new Wolverine is the 4th book has great moments with Deadpool and one of the characters. And it's got a great moment with basically all of the, at the time, Wolverines. The Wolverine sons, Wolverine, Old Man Logan, X-23. Has a really good moment with all of them, and it really sold me on the rest of the book, and I look back. So yeah, I fully recommend that one. So is this the wait, no, you described this as the forest temple. How is there going to be a forest up here, Phlox?
Magic.
Flux was getting tired and let some things slip last night, or at least he pretended he did. He described this as something as a Zelda-inspired forest temple, and now I'm wondering how the fuck there's gonna be trees. I want trees.
I thought he was using the that area where like Queen Mab was, as far as the Zelda like lost words.
No, I just meant there's gonna be a shit ton of wall master. That if they grab you, you start back over at the whole start of the campaign.
Start of the campaign, we go back in time. Is that what's gonna happen?
Yep.
Are we still at our same level?
No.
That doesn't make any sense. If we go back in time, then we would stay who we are and have to do everything over again. And
Not necessarily.
No, each
Not
time.
necessarily. No, not necessarily. You could end up just in your mind having knowledge, but your body being the same body from the past, and therefore not having the levels.
Well, then we would keep our
Aha.
abilities, but not our physical changes. Then.
Nope, because your abilities are tied to the physical changes.
Not necessarily. No. They're
Knowledge, yes. Ability, no.
again no.
There's been science fiction works of doing of exactly this, of going back in time through mind only.
Yes, I've
Doesn't
seen
work.
a few, and they still have the. They don't have the muscle memory, but if like they trained in kung fu, they still have the knowledge of it. I've
Yes,
seen
knowledge
several of them,
alone doesn't help when you don't have the muscle memory.
Does
Oh, you need the muscle memory.
no the muscle memory. There's also been the opposite where you lose all the knowledge and you have the muscle memory. In both cases, it's diminished, but it's still there.
Oh, I love this tune.
It's not. It's a good one. It's not the best one.
I don't care. I still like it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, it's 8:23. Is everyone back?
I'm back.
Still back? No. Okay. Gotcha.
So this song is making that dead end. I always imagine the original when Jim Carrey's laughing, or what's his name? Jim Carrey when he's laughing.
Wait, I'm gonna dress up my new Necros Prime then.
I imagine those little guys from Wind Waker. Little fuckers that came. There were like 500 of them when we met them. They were like mini balloons. Yeah. Well, I don't think I ever came back.
I'm back.
Very sad.
And now Neotag's gone.
Okay.
Come
I
back
decided
now.
to make some mini
I'm
bagels.
not gone. I'm here. I'm
Come back
sitting
now.
Here. Fuck you. Fuck. Just doing something in Warframe, Red. I don't have to leave to do that. I just open another window.
Sorry. I didn't realize our game was so easy peasy for you that you could play Warframe in the background.
No, I was just gonna.
Oh,
I got a new Warframe, so I was gonna change the colors.
Oh no, it's great when you're DMing a campaign and you see Neotag started playing FTL. Neotag started playing Warframe. It feels amazing.
Yeah.
FTL is easy to play because I'm listening in and I'm deciding I'm not going to take part in this, so I'm going to do something while I listen in.
I don't know. It still diminishes my feelings as a DM.
Yeah, it's kind of rude.
I'm sorry, but I'm still going to do it. If I'm not distracted, I'm not paying attention. It's weird, I know, but welcome to severe.
Worst
ADHD.
I'll do is like, you know what? I need a little bit more intense music for this moment. Let me go get my own soundtrack. That's like the worst I do.
Well, the problem is I can't read at my desk, so I couldn't grab a book while I listen in. So I tend to play FTL.
So, in other words, you're saying that you care so little about Lux's campaign that you need to find something else to do.
All right, when there have been several moments where Parn is not around and you guys are playing without him for an hour plus. No, I'm not going to just sit here stare at my screen for an hour. I'm sorry. So if you don't like that, go fuck yourself. I will still listen in. I still gather all the knowledge. I like it. Still want to do something. All right.
Ready?
Yes.
Are
What
we
was
all
that
here?
music, by the way?
Something for
Um,
Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, that's Ravana's theme.
Okay.
Which is great.
Yeah, it was really nice. I liked it.
It's amazing for the fight too. Everyone here?
I'm here.
Roll call.
So like
Here.
Rogar,
Here.
Neotag,
Here.
Sarah,
Yeah.
Red mare.
What?
Red Mare.
I was
That's your new
alternating
name.
D&D names with usernames, and I decided to end with mixing yours up. Night
Okay.
Fox.
He is
Okay.
Night Fox. That's the problem.
Okay. So you drink and are merry through the night. Are we doing anything?
I'm
going to
gonna
roleplay
see
at
if
the
about
Dragonborn?
getting another barrel of water. Do they have it?
I mean, they have water.
They're not gonna sell it though.
No,
Yeah, that's fair enough.
it's a very valuable commodity up here.
You gotta
In a
put-
fucking volcano place, water would be very valuable.
I'm gonna go over to Sarah and say, you know, if you want to sell your decanter of endless water, this would be the location to do it. But I probably wouldn't.
I'm not saying you have to. I mean, it did just save all of our goddamn lives, but maybe.
But if you're looking for the best place to make the most profit, here we are.
Maybe there aren't any more fire elements on the volcano.
I'm just gonna roll over. And be like, I'm
Do
going to bed.
they? All right. Here's a better question. Do they have glass flasks that I can buy? Just empty glass flasks.
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. I'm gonna bug Sarah for the decanter and fill each flask full of water.
I just look at him. All right.
We don't really use
Have
your
fun. That thing fills out
Yeah,
at
kinda
least a
cool.
gallon each time.
I'm basically making water balloons, okay? That's the equivalent of what I'm doing.
Okay. Did you pay them with money?
Yes.
Okay.
How much
Gotcha.
money did it cost me?
It cost you the normal amount, but they're a bit confused by this money. This is essentially a Dragonborn commune, so they don't really
do a whole lot of trading.
trade. But they take the money. Okay, so if no one has any other projections, the night passes and the day arrives. Slightly brighter outside, still pretty
Got
dark.
back later. Neotex created a gods must be crazy scenario with the money.
What are you guys doing? You've just woken up. You're standing in the bedroom.
Well.
In one of the rooms.
So are we leaving today or are we leaving tomorrow?
You were leaving
Maybe
today.
today.
All right, well then I'm going to clean up the best I can without water. And I don't suppose they have a bathing facilities anywhere because water's so valuable.
Not really.
All right. So I'm gonna clean up the best I can, straighten myself up, and then go get something to eat and get ready to go.
Okay.
Yep. Get something to eat and get ready to head out.
Everyone else doing the same? Okay. You see the elder
Yep.
in the dining hall, and after you all eat, he meets with you guys and he tells you Sloane's temple. No, not Sloane. A much better name I came up with afterwards, but Saru. We're sticking with that. Saru's temple is about a day's travel from here. When you head north past the volcano, you'll still be in the city of peaks, but you'll head beside the volcano and you'll find a rundown temple. That's Saru's temple.
Is there
I'm
anything?
gonna pull out the map, the very nice map I bought. Will you mark it on here, please?
Yeah. I mean, the very nice map you bought has very little in the way of knowledge of the Obsidian Peaks, but he marks
It's better than nothing.
to the north of the word that says Obsidian Peaks. It's like I guess about there.
Thank you.
Is there anything you could tell us that we should expect on our way?
Fire! Parn says out
Avoid
loud.
the lava flows. The volcano is relatively tame. Well, not tame. It's shooting out fire and lightning and everything, but nothing really travels around up here. It's mostly dead land other than us. Just don't step in any rivers of lava and you should be good.
Mm-hmm.
Parn's gonna kind of chuckle but hold his tongue at that statement.
Flux, just so you know, Nightmare's been pretty moody ever since being caught on fire.
Okay. You were already pretty moody, but gotcha.
No, I mean like
Even more moody.
yeah.
More moody than more
Oh,
moody.
yeah, my these
This is where I'd pet my fur if I had some.
Yeah.
This is where I would lick myself if I could.
In the
not
arms
the
of
same.
a furry.
Oh,
that's
that was
my
horrible,
first answer.
Stovek.
All right. Well, if this is Rogar's show, he's the one that should say, "Well, thank you, and let's go."
Yep, I thank him and tell our group, well, let's get going.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Oh, there.
Flux, how do my burns look?
Your burns they're still a bit fresh. You feel like your skin's is still a bit sensitive, but the salve did wonders, and you're good. It's gonna.
If someone say slapped her on the back, would she act like it was?
It would hurt a lot.
There
I
you go.
would cast.
Imagine you're kind of at sunburn level.
Okay, severe
Like nighttime
sunburn.
The first person to slap me is gonna get inflict wounds hit upon them.
First one to slam me turns out like that.
Wait, I thought inflict wounds was only if your cleric was evil.
Nope, not in 5e.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you're ushered out, and the doors of the fortress close behind you. Slam shut.
Mm-hmm.
What a group of nice people. Weird,
They
but
are.
nice. All right, let's go.
Okay, so you start heading off north through the valley, the peaks and the valleys of the Obsidian Peaks.
Is a passive perception of 16 enough to keep us out of danger, since I have the highest perception in the party, or do you want me to try an active perception?
Passive perception isn't 16 here; it's 15. It's 11, by the way, because again we're in an ash fog, so you're taking disadvantage. But if you want to do a perception check, I can let you do that.
Wait, what is your passive perception?
16.
16? Oh, okay.
I actually built my monk as a monk, not as a brute.
I built my monk as a 3.5 monk, not knowing that they changed it.
Okay, are you doing the check, or are you just going to assume you're good?
24.
Okay. You don't encounter any problems along the way. And with that perception check, you get to see some very nice sights on the way. You guys stop and take some pictures when you're at the volcano. You see a rock that looks like a prairie dog. You find a large boulder that you guys kind of graffiti "Golden Tigers Forever" on, and just normal after school adventures for you guys.
You get arrested by the feds and then have to clean the rock off.
You get arrested by the feds. You have your whole little breakfast adventure, and then after all that, we've arrived at the temple.
All right.
Hurrah!
You come to a broken down temple. It looks like it's
Gang,
seen
that was
better
an
days.
important moral lesson we learned.
Yeah, I will never graffiti the national parks again.
Don't hold on, actually.
With the temple,
Don't
with the temple, could I do like a history check, like to see like if there's any like markings on it that'd be like significant or anything?
Yeah, sure. Do a history check. You don't know any jack shit about this temple. You've
It's a
never
temple.
seen any markings on this before.
Yep, it's a temple.
No shit!
Nightmare,
I just thought
the group's foremost renowned scholar, pipes up. The old man said it was a temple.
Actually, hang on. I actually might have something for this.
What are you doing?
You know what?
I'm actually
I have-
going to.
sarcastic.
No, hang on.
I'm going to
I have
do a
knowledge.
religion. I have knowledge. I have religion, so I'm actually going to roll this religion.
Okay.
That
Nope.
Okay.
was a shit roll.
Now let's try knowledge history.
Ooh. Oh.
Ow!
So. Okay. Guess we're getting a little bit of the Lord Dumburley.
Ow!
Montaro, you know that there is a section of the world's history that isn't that well talked about or documented. It's mostly been glanced over since it's so long ago. You know that there was a time where dragons once ruled the world and had all the other races under their enslavement. These kind of temples dotted their landscape.
Okay,
Yeah,
I pipe that up while everyone else is arguing about what it might be.
Yeah. But this is an ancient dragon temple. Like, talking
Well-
like 10,000 years.
This
That
is Dragon Temple
explains-
from that ancient dragon era when dragons ruled the world. Or did none of you learn that in your non-imperial education system?
Granted, but so like you also have the imperial education. So immediately after that, there's a giant blank spot, and then the glorious Corvus Empire.
To be fair, this part was probably from the shittiest half of my education.
There's the dragon emperor enslaved us, and they were all horrible. And then a few thousand years later, Corvus.
Then some things happened. It wasn't important. Mostly, our glorious emperor went around saying there's people over there.
Oh, God damn it.
There's
then we get to
people
the-
in the hills.
And then Corvus took us over. When I say took us over, it was a peaceful surrender that we all came to. The samurai also disappeared this time. No one really sure what happened.
All right,
As he discreetly hides his book about the last stand of the samurai.
Bard's gonna go up to the door. What type of door is it?
I mean, it's mostly fallen to rubble, but looks like it was a nice ornate stone door before.
It's a door.
Yeah,
It's so door, I
rubble.
cannot
You
get
can
any
see
more door.
At the top, there's kind of a opening that you can get into the temple from.
All right, I'm gonna point to Nightmare and say, "You seem like a good climber. How about you go up there with this rope?" As I knot the rope.
Why
You do know,
aren't we?
You do know that for a dragon temple, it's relatively small.
There's no. Wait, hold on. There's
There's
just a front-
rubble, and there's an opening up there that we can get in, right?
There's a fucking door.
It's a collapsed door, Red. The door is collapsed.
Oh.
It's essentially kind of rubble cave in, but there's a
Well, there.
opening at the top.
While they're discussing this, I'm going to athletics my way up the rubble.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
I'm just gonna go up the rubble.
Okay.
I wanted to one so much. I wanted to be so bad there. Ah,
Yeah,
shit,
you
my
have
neck.
to roll. I just kind of climb up without. without
Did you
any-
take the rope that I knotted for the rest of the group?
I throw down the rope I already had.
Okay. There's rope on the rubble now.
I'm holding on to one half,
Right, I climb up the rope.
and I pull him up to help him, so it goes by quicker.
So do I from the top.
All right, once I'm up there, I'm going to do a move silently check and ask the rest to stay the traditional whatever.
I grab him when he says that and says, "You realize this is a place that we were basically invited to. I think sneaking around would be rude."
We also were told that it's going to be a hard journey to get to who we're looking for, and there will be dangers. I
Yeah,
think sneaking around is
I
a very
believe in Flux, please correct me if I'm wrong, you mentioned it was a bit of an ordeal. An ordeal implies a trial or challenge. I think what we're supposed to
Specifically,
do
the word's
is-
trial.
yeah.
While
this is
those
Alright,
two
trial.
never mind.
We should
While
go
those
in
two are
head on.
arguing, I walk
Oh, okay.
further in and go, "Hi, anybody
Okay.
here?"
I joined him after dropping part.
Okay, so
we were discussing
thoughts.
what we were
Okay,
going to
hold on.
do.
Hold on.
No, I need to say this because this is
You
like the
didn't
third
say
time.
that. You didn't
Okay.
say that it was out of character. So the assumption is that you two are arguing in character. So fuck off.
say your piece in you, and I'm going to tell you
Never
guys.
mind. Fuck it. I
listen.
don't know. I don't care. So
Okay,
I'm just gonna
so-
keep saying out of character every time from now.
So,
on.
you three head off into the temple as Sarah and Rogar
Yeah.
kind of stand there,
I
confused,
thought everybody came up.
considering they
No.
could climb up,
No.
and then Montaro just walked into the temple.
So I want to see if the little furry one needs help. Because he may have put himself in a bad.
Yeah, he's
Just to climb the
fine.
rope.
Parn doesn't join
I'm
them.
giving
Parn
Sarah and
is staying
Rogar
there.
automatic successes for the just climb up there,
Yeah.
but they're grumpy about it.
For the record, your attack, I would have forced that into an in-character argument. That is an argument that would have totally happened between those two.
I'm just gonna have to start saying out of character for everything, and then having to correct myself if it's in character, because I'm getting tired of that.
I mean, I prefer when things are in character, honestly.
Sometimes we need to talk
Because
out
then
of
stuff like this
character.
happens, and it's hilarious. And it's great, because this is how an actual group would act.
So I'm guessing we probably come in like around here-ish.
Yes, the door leads into this area, and then there's a large kind of main hall here.
Hey, pardon me, good time getting in front of us.
I mean, I already said I was gonna take the lead, and you tried to stop me, but okay.
Yeah, at which point Nightmare ran in, and then I put you down, and I followed him in.
Which I'm just gonna.
If anything, we walked in together.
I'm just gonna let it slide that you grabbed me and not demand rolls to prevent that this time.
There we go.
I mean, figure of speech, I basically grabbed your shoulder.
You find yourselves in a large hall decorated with murals of dragons and other dragons and other races beneath them.
Is there light coming from any of the doorways?
Nope. Actually, yes.
Roadrunner.
Sorry.
No.
The dragons don't have dark light connection. The whole temple is well lit, actually.
Huh.
Yes. Good.
Sorry, completely forgot that. So, like, looking at the candles, you assume it to be some kind of a lard-based mechanism keeping these things running.
I nod and kind of stroke my chin. Yes.
I knew that fucker was lying to me. It was the way.
Until it ends.
All right. Well, I'm
But now
getting
Montaro
tired of
knows the
saying
secret
this.
he
I'm gonna
can
go up here
capitalize
and
on it.
look. What's up here?
Okay, up there is a giant door that has an inscription on it. What language do you
what?
speak, Neil?
I think it's probably I don't speak Draconic. I Goblin,
Maybe you don't
Elvish,
understand what it
Common.
says.
I speak
Um,
Draconic.
Okay,
I speak Draconic as well.
okay. So you read "Ye who would be reborn, complete these trials, learn who you once were, and who you will be, and pass through to the inner sanctum."
I read it aloud and wonder what it could mean.
Foreboding.
I point to our Dragonborn friend and say, "Huh, I wonder who this is about." All right, let's go.
So, like, what do we see, like here, like it's like
Are these doorways, hallways?
Yes, these are hallways that lead down.
All right. I'm gonna suggest we all vote on which way to go. Do we want to go
Is this a-
southwest, northwest?
Is this a door?
Yes, that's a large stone door.
Okay, I open it.
It does not open.
Okay.
I wonder if we have
I
to do
shrug.
the trials first, Nightmare.
probably. So I'm gonna vote northeast.
All right.
Let's
His
go.
trial will-
Do. What do I see down here?
As you start heading that direction, you actually hear a sound behind you, where Sarah was standing, and you see what appears to be a statue of a dragon holding a bowl rise out of the ground. Sarah, you're not there anymore.
Well, Rogar, I think you have something to drink.
The bowl's empty.
More like he has something to bring back.
So what exactly else is like the dragon? It's just like a dragon holding a bowl.
Yes, it's a large dragon holding a empty bowl.
I make I make the suggestion to fill it with water.
Fine. I'll dump my water skin in it. What happens?
You dump the water into it, and you're fairly certain you poured water into it. There's no water in your water skin anymore. There's nothing in the bowl.
Huh. I wonder if it's something we gotta go get in this direction.
Probably.
So, Rhaegar, you want to pick up the bowl? This is your trial,
Is it
right?
something that can be picked up, or is it like
No,
attached?
held in the dragon's hand.
Hmm.
The way
Alright.
you said it made it sound
No,
like he
it's
was
part of the
presenting
statue,
the
sorry.
bone.
It's a large bowl, kind of part of the statue.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Well, I'm gonna. Since we're not moved silently, I'm just gonna move down the hallway. Okay.
This hallway is dotted with murals of dragons in battle.
Truly fascinating.
Specifically, pictures of dragons getting being injured in battle, getting pierced and destroying their attackers. It's glorious pictures of battle of dragons, but it's all dragons being harmed by the battle.
Is it? I'm kind of curious. Is it their blood, dragon blood everywhere in the murals?
There's no blood here. Now on the murals, no, you don't see any blood from dragons.
I think you mean like imprint.
No, I was trying to figure out if maybe Rogar needs to put his blood in the bowl. If that's what the murals is pointing, that this is glorious battle with blood loss in combat.
What an artistic people.
Before we go any further, should I give everybody a little more health, like increase the maximum?
So
I mean, I'm good for now.
I'm good. We're all at max health for now. I think we're okay for now, dude.
You want to okay.
like a temporary
How
HP.
long is this? How long does it last?
Hours.
How many
And
hours?
if Sarah feels that's the best course of action, then Sarah should do that.
Who has less HP, Neo or Red? Like, what's your
Red, I have 44. Red's got like
33.
what do you? Yeah, 33.
Okay.
That's the lowest HP in the party.
Forgot that's the door again. You see
Um,
those are doors, red.
as a matter of fact, what's everyone's
Don't
max HP?
Stand on them.
My
No,
max
I-
is my max is 48.
Hold on.
Seriously, Red.
We're trying to get the cat to stop standing
You're
on the door.
seriously going to trigger Flux to do something and
There's a-
fuck us all
There's
over.
another inscription on the door, and the door doesn't budge.
Okay.
What does the inscription say?
I read the inscription.
The slave races may cower, but a dragon strides unflinchingly through pain. It is nothing but the price for glory.
All right, I'm gonna move out of the way, and I'm gonna
How
say,
about- how about Rogar
have
open the door?
fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Rogar. I think this door wants your pain.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, have fun running into the door.
It needs your pain.
I touch the door.
Okay. That was spooky. Sorry, these songs are like
The
30
door-
minutes, so I don't
the
listen to the whole
door
thing
tou-
when they do it.
The door touches you back,
Yeah.
Rogar. First, you
Because
don't
before
like
you
it,
dumb fucks
but
do something
then you
stupid,
start to love
you
it.
touch the door and kind of slowly push the jar, and the door's open.
Huh.
I'm gonna
I
poke.
shrug.
I'm gonna poke Nightmare. I think a Dragonborn has to open the doors.
I shrug. Okay.
Inside, you see a room. There's a obvious.
I'm going to purposely stay out of this room, by the way.
There's an obvious panel on the floor, and on the eastern side of the room, there's an empty bowl with what looks to be a kind of spigot on the side of the wall, on top of it.
I'm gonna move into the room after Rogar does.
Stop here. Do I activate some trap or something?
Nope.
Okay.
There was gonna be traps. There would have been traps already.
You don't know that.
Oh, Rogar, this is your show. I think you need to touch
So-
the pillar.
It's not a pillar, it's a panel on the floor, an obvious raised panel on the floor.
So weighted panel. All right. Before I go to that, I just look at the bowl. You said it was empty.
Yeah, it's an
Parn's
empty
gonna
ornate
mention that something's gonna happen in here. Y'all might want to join us, and then go back.
I'm going
to
to point out that it specifically wanted the Dragonborn to open that door and referred to us as lesser races. We might want to stay out of his trial just in case it fucks up.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I agree and head back to to where he is, because
I stay in the room.
that makes sense.
I point at Rogar and say, "This is his challenge and his alone."
All right. So you mentioned like that this thing in front of me. It's not a pillar. It's like a panel that I could step on. Correct?
Yes.
I step onto the
Okay. The moment you step onto the panel, walls shoot up behind you, and to your sides. And to the other side of the room, a hole opens in the wall. Through the hole, you can see a lever. Also, jets of flame start shooting out the sides of the walls at you, Rogar.
I'm gonna just run my ass to that lever.
Okay, you run your ass to the lever. You take 10 fire damage. You are now on fire. Okay,
I pull the lever.
you're now standing in front of the hole.
I grab and pull the lever or push it, whichever
Okay,
way it moves.
you stick your hand immediately in and grab the lever. You grab the lever. You pull it. You hear the sound. The fire stop. You hear the spigot start. You feel guillotine cut down on your hand. Your hand is off now.
Oh, how much damage does he take?
That's a lot of damage.
Can I physically see my arm that's been cut off? Or hand?
Your arm's not cut off. Your hand's gone.
Okay.
You could see your hand. It is there clutching the lever, but it is no longer attached to the rest of your forearm.
But he's not bleeding or anything.
No, he's bleeding. He's bleeding a good deal.
I'm
I
basically...
go
How
up
much damage?
to
How
him
much
and-
damage did he take?
I go up to him, rip up a sack,
I'm
and
gonna say another 15 points of damage.
I go up to him, rip up one of my sacks, and I fucking tie his hand off.
15 points, you said?
Yes.
All right. And I'm going to take him while he's in shock over to the spigot. He's our only mystical catcher, so he's the only one that knows if this is magic
You know
or
what?
not.
I'm in my sheer pain. I'm just gonna do an Arcana check, at least on that stuff. I assume
Okay.
I'll be taking disadvantage on this.
Yeah, you're gonna take a disadvantage on it.
All right. Where is? Well,
Okay. That's magical. Feel like it is missing components.
uh,
You feel like it is part of a mixture.
I'm gonna.
All
Pull,
right,
I'm putting
I'm gonna-
stump over the arm, over it, and letting blood drip into it.
Okay.
Uh,
Again, the same thing happens. You don't see any blood inside the wall. Inside the liquid.
I was
That's
letting
sticking
my
all the way in.
blood drip into it.
Stick your arm's gonna grab your
It's
arm.
going in.
and get in.
Okay,
Okay. Your arm feels a bit cool.
it's in.
Okay.
What happens?
Nothing.
All right, then put his hand in there.
Okay.
All right. Barnes gonna go back, and he's gonna risk this. Can
I grab my sword. Try using it as like a chopstick.
Can I? Is the hand in like a blade, or is it just floating there?
The imagine kind of like a cigar cutter in that it cut through and then immediately pulled back. The hand's there. It's severed, but you don't see the blade anymore.
I said I gave him my sword so he could use it as like chopsticks.
Okay.
I don't see how a single sword does that, but okay.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
come out looking great.
I
if
thought
you
he
do
had
it
a
that way.
sword as well.
You feel like you could grab the hand, do you?
I grab the hand. I take it back, and in the water. I put it up to his stump that he has in the water.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I remove my arm and just leave the severed hand in there.
Okay, the severed hand is now floating in the liquid.
Okay.
Grab the. I actually.
You know what?
I got an idea.
I'm
Grab.
gonna speed
Use your
this
water.
up. I'm gonna tell you. Wait here with the healer. I grab his hand. I run as fast as I fucking can. I go to the bowl. I put the hand in the bowl.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Okay.
There's now a hand sitting in the bowl.
All right, next turn.
Give me my.
All right.
I think we need to go to
I
another
dump
room.
out. You know what? I dump out one of my flask of water. I fill it with water from the spigot. I run back. I go, that didn't work. Then I run back and I dump the concoction in the bowl.
Okay, is the hand still in there?
Yes.
Okay, the hand's now floating in the concoction.
Okay, nothing else?
But you know that this liquid is remaining in the bowl.
I'm going to run back and say, come here. I'm going to grab him and I'm going to bring him here. I'm going to say, put your stump on the hand.
I put the stump on the hand.
The stump kind of bobs in the water as you nudge it with your the hand bobs in the water as you nudge it with your stump.
This is gonna be fucking half an hour of
All right,
you
you know,
trying
I'm
to fucking
done with this. What the fuck do you want from us?
Drink it.
nothing. He lost his hand because he fucked up.
Drink the water.
You know what? I'll drink the water.
Okay, give me a Constitution check.
God,
Oh,
you guys
what
are
a
dumb.
shock! That wasn't it!
I just told you the fucking solution. He fucked up. He did the
Okay,
wrong
you-
thing
You
by reaching his
vomit the
hand
water
in
back out.
blindly.
What happened, Flux?
You vomit the water back out.
Okay, but like no hit point loss.
No hit point loss.
No.
Alright, should I
Okay, let's
attempt
just
to
examine
reattach-
northwest. Maybe there's like a thing we have to keep going.
This is so asinine bullshit. I want to know what the
Neotech!
fuck you want.
Neotech, did you ever stop and consider that maybe getting the hand chopped off was the penalty for fucking up?
No, because it's a fucking room where you're supposed to do this shit.
The
Do
impact,
you
if it
know
makes you
that?
feel better, you have completed one of the tests. If you need a ding check mark done, one of the tests is done.
Let's go northwest, please.
I like to imagine that Montaro Nightmare still just sat here smoking like
Yeah,
"Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty much.
And Parn's making note of the fact that you two are horrible things, and when we get back to the guild, he's going to quietly suggest you two get taken off the tape. And I'm not joking about that either.
Well, let's see. It's a Dragonborn test specifically for a Dragonborn. Neither one of us are Dragonborn. We have no special skills that can aid in this. So, what are we supposed to do?
I want to point out something. On all these murals, you don't see a single Dragonborn. On all the murals, you only see dragons.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
never
well,
made a single
It's
mention
all,
about Dragonborn.
if this was going to be strictly Rhaegar's show and us should stay outside, the Elder would have said something. Flux is not that dick of a DM that he is going to make a task for one party member and have the rest of us
Seeing as
join
the door would only open to Rhaegar, I'm going to take that as a sign that it's none of my business.
I'm
The door
also
doesn't
going to
open.
reiterate Red Fox's point that he and I are characters designed around hitting things, and are therefore not very helpful in things around skills and puzzles. And
Yeah,
that
my
are staying
character has a penalty to intelligence.
I'm going to point
Us-
out that
Us
Parn is
staying
going
out
to,
of these
Okay,
puzzles and tests
I'm gonna-
is probably smarter than getting involved.
and I'm going to point out that Parn has a very close connection with Sarah and Rogar, since they're two people he trusts, and he doesn't trust quickly. You saw what happened when he did with the noble, and he's learning and he's falling back to his old ways where he doesn't trust quickly. He saw his two friends that he's known for over a year rush to aid of one of them, and then the two new people basically stand around gabbing. Yes,
And yet,
our relationship's going to take a hit.
Neotech, and yet you didn't put out the burning body. I did. So fuck you.
As you walk into the room, you see another stone door, but this one is crumbled on its side. There's an inscription on it as well.
Can we read the inscription, or is that like kind of faded out?
You have lived since the world began and shall remain until it ends. Your knowledge will forever continue to grow. Inside the room, however, you just see rubble. Inside the rubble, you can make out what appeared to be shelves and scraps of paper that have long since just kind of
Decayed.
burned away due to the nature of this area. You can't read them anymore. On the side of the wall, you see again what appears to be a hole, that has another lever inside of it, but you see that the hole appears to have been smashed open.
Okay, I'm just
And
gonna.
there's the ever familiar spigot and bowl here.
I'm going to look to see if I can find the blade. I'm also gonna like use a knife like as like a mirror. Would that be like a perception check to find it? To see if I can.
Yeah, sure.
Also, my character's true neutral. I'm not going to get
There,
involved in something that's not my responsibility. to
There,
get
that
involved.
thing you did when you helped me do dex-based things better. You still have that?
Yep.
Right.
Always fucking has it.
All right.
Yeah,
Assume there's a trap, and I'm going to take my trap disarming tools and try to disable if there is a trap.
Okay.
You don't believe there's any mechanisms inside here other than the lever?
Do you want me to do a perception to see?
Sure.
I mean, Flux did say that it looks smashed, so I don't think that one's trapped anyway.
16.
You don't see any type of trap or mechanism or blade in here. You just
All
see the
right.
lever.
I'm gonna. Parn is going to look Rogar dead in the eye and say, "This is your trial. I don't see any traps.
okay.
You want to pull the lever?"
I'm going to try that, but could you at least do me a favor as well? Hold my longsword out, so that way if a blade does come, it will hit my blade instead.
All right, 1 second. I have another idea. I'm gonna grab one of my pots of healing. I'm gonna loosen the stopper, but not remove it all the way. I'm gonna pop it in Rogar's mouth. Second there's any pain, use your tongue and you'll drink this. And I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna hold the sword to block if there is a blade.
Okay.
And the blade snaps.
Quickly looking at the lever, does it look like something I could operate with like the stump arm, or do I have to use my hand?
You would have to use your hand. Grasp. You cannot firmly grasp things.
Alright, so I'm taking that risk. I'm going to grab and pull the lever.
Okay. You hear the sound of flowing liquid, and the bowl is filled.
I immediately withdraw my hand as soon as possible. Does
All
anything
right.
happen?
Well,
Nope.
I'm going to I'm gonna dump out another one of my flasks.
You still have the empty flask from before when you.
Yeah, I have the empty flask. I fill this up.
Okay.
And I'm going to, as Sarah comforts Rogar, gonna rush to here. Parn's trying to make this as easy on Rogar as possible at this point. And I'm gonna dump
Before
it.
he headed out, I gave him back his potion of healing.
I'm going to carefully, with an action ready to jump out of the way, dump, because I'm not so stupid I don't understand magical potions together equal bad. I'm going to dump this flask in there in the bowl. Does
Okay.
anything happen?
I'm assuming you're dumping what's in the flask.
What's in the flask?
Okay. You pour the flask into the bowl. It goes into the bowl. It swirls around in the other liquid. It maintains its consistency. It does not seem to merge with the other liquid, but they're now the two are in the flask, kind of not mixed together, but consisting together.
Okay.
And
so-
the hand is still bobbing in there.
So kind of like a oil water type thing.
At this point, it's like putting a tooth in milk. I'm basically keeping the hand in there because I don't know what else to do.
I read
Alright.
the store.
Okay. You are the strongest of beings. All others exist to be bound by your claws or crushed under them.
All right. I touch the door.
Okay. Touching the door doesn't do anything.
All right. I grab
Push
Parn's
open
hand
the
and
door.
use it
There's a
to push
square
it
there.
open instead. Because
Okay, the door opens.
I help him open the door then, if that's what he's trying to do.
I was interpreting it as that basically a dragon type being forcing another being to do something. To which I mentioned that to Parn.
Whatever. We're friends. I don't fucking care. I'm too old. Parn's literally gonna give Rogar a "I'm too old for this shit" look, and then just go with it.
All right. I suspect I'm seeing things I'm familiar with.
I wonder what. Okay, Parn's going to roll perception on the lever again.
Okay, you see another lever in the wall.
14 this time.
Okay.
Does it look like there's any mechanism whatsoever?
You can see some runes written on the lever.
I'm gonna tell Rogar it's magic.
All right.
I can't help you.
All
Your
right.
show.
Each room has a different trap. The one that you could have helped on, you failed to help on.
All right, so 17 to read the runes.
Not
out loud.
The runes, from what you can put together, they are a summoning rune that will be complete. That will finish its circuit the moment. So much of that.
All right, do you say that out loud?
Yeah, this is. It looks like it's a summoning room.
All
Best
right,
I
one
can
second.
gather is, as soon as someone touches it, something's gonna come out.
All right, 1 second. We're gonna have something be summoned. If you two would like to help the rest of us and stop, smoking, drinking, or whatever the hell you're doing, could you please come in the room? I'm gonna say
we were just betting that his hand will go back normal when we get all 4 concoctions.
fine.
I owe you a silver for wrong.
Yeah, this is gonna be a harsh.
I'm gonna stand next to the. I'm gonna have my flask out and stand next to the pool because I'm used to this by now. But I'm gonna be waiting for something.
Before I do that, I'm gonna take one of my health potions and drink it because, yeah, 23 HP is not gonna be fun if we're gonna have a fight.
Did you also include that 6 that I healed you for?
Oh, you healed me for 6?
Yeah, he healed you
Yeah,
when your arm got cut off. Sarah ran in as 2.
Oh, I didn't
10.
see that. Okay, so that brings me to 29 then. Okay. So that was 2d4 plus 2, I think.
We were at full health after the thing, dude.
Oh, full health? Okay.
Yeah, we were at full health after our rest. The Dragonborn healed us. So you only lost the damage you lost from the trap and the fire. 25.
Yeah, 25 damage, so that brought me down to that. Okay.
And then you got healed for 6. And if you need another healing potion here, I give you another one.
Alright, that's 2d4 plus player level, was it?
No, 2d4 plus 2.
Alright.
I've got 3 healing potions left. One I already put in your mouth because it's kind of got your saliva on it.
Alright, I'll take that.
I'm as much as it pisses me off, I also like the dynamic of the old party and the new party. I like how the 2 new members are just sitting in the corner. Basically, this is horrible. While the close friends who have been through a year of adventure are worried about their friend and trying to help him and ease everything.
Yeah.
I like the dynamic, but I'm also going to be honest about it. Yes, the Montaro and Nightmare took a hit in Parn's book because of these actions.
Alright.
Yes, we had the telltale Parnell remember this.
Yes.
Alright. Okay, guys. Everyone, I suggest you get ready. Draw your weapons, because I suspect something bad's gonna happen pretty soon.
Your
I'm
relationship
gonna
with
hand
changed.
Rogar a. Oh God, how do I do this? You know what? It's
No one else freaked out that the music suddenly just stopped.
yeah. This is stupid, but I think I'm gonna do it anyways. Is it a shaft he has to put his hand into, or is it out in the open?
This is out in the open.
All right, never mind. I was gonna take my quarterstaff and put it in there, so if something happens.
Oh, so it's out in the open. Alright.
All right,
All
I'm
right,
gonna
guys.
stand near the puddle and the puddle.
Alright. I get ready. I grab the lever and pull.
The moment you touch the lever, flames erupt behind you, and out of the flames comes
Parn yells, "Not again!"
some kind of snake man hybrid and 2 small winged creatures of magma.
No.
Does the door close? Does the
Yes,
door
it's
close
closed.
behind us?
The door slams closed.
Does liquid
I-
come from the
I had Nightmare of Copper as a free action.
Does a liquid fill the
Well,
thing?
the moment he touched it, it happened. Are you still pulling, Rogar?
I basically, as soon as I grabbed it, I just pulled immediately.
Okay, then yeah, the liquid starts.
All
to
right,
flow.
I fill the flask. I had that action prepared to fill it as soon as it happened.
Okay.
All right, as
So
soon as
large
it's pulled.
sneaky you.
Okay.
Technically,
well,
since we were expecting this to happen, oh, I know. Never mind. We were expecting something, but not exactly what. Never mind.
oh, we don't
Never
get a
mind my train of
surprise
thought.
round for this.
Surprise rounds don't exist in 5e anyway.
They exist.
The snake man's saying something.
Right, what is he saying?
Ruktis nogad. Axkon gad musi oktau.
What languages do you guys speak?
I speak Orcish.
That wasn't Orcish.
Draconic, Sylvan, and what was the other one?
Wait, how do you learn Sylvan?
In common.
Cats are weird.
Common, Elvish, Goblin. I've already said
Nope.
it.
Celestial?
Common, Draconic, and Gith.
What the fuck
Nope.
is GIF?
This is like the language of the
Gith is the language of the Gith Yankee and the Githari.
Okay.
What language was it? Did you say?
Oh no, none of us know what the fuck he just said.
None of us speak Ignan or Infernal.
As you aren't responding to him, he speaks again.
Rufis gardo. Skarto woro. Ai där nu går det stör.
I like that you
Oh,
have
wow,
these
wow.
prepared somehow. I'm going to
He
say
starts to
I'm-
ready a spear. Let's
I'm
see
going to
what he does.
motion that we don't understand. Try to, anyways.
We don't understand you.
He narrows his eyes and looks at you angrily.
I speak in Draconic. And ask him if he speaks Draconic.
I'm going to start going through my languages and asking the same.
Shekarado saktego. Bragin oare. Etos kerdekul.
Just me, does he sound kind of Jamaican?
Yeah, he does.
Kind of
The
does.
moment you start speaking Draconic, he speaks and starts moving towards you. Nightmare.
Oh,
Okay, he doesn't like dragons. Time to roll initiative.
Are we starting combat?
I'm not.
Great, no, fine.
Okay.
What exactly is he doing outside of just moving towards? Does it look
He
like his
pulls
arm?
his spear back. And,
Hey, I'm gonna start combat now.
Okay, well, gotcha.
It's a little
Nightmare did
late,
it.
isn't
So, Nightmare wasn't ready for when this comes. Does 23 hit you?
Yeah, that hits. Fucking got the lowest AC out of everyone.
You take 12 damage, piercing damage,
Okay.
and
Oh, whoops.
3 fire damage.
God damn it. More fire damage.
it? There's 2 lava men and a fire snake lady. I wonder if there's gonna be fire damage.
That's not a snake lady.
Oh, what is it?
That's just a snake man.
Snake man. Okay.
It would more commonly be known as a salamander.
Did you just assume it's gender?
God.
Oh yes, I did because I don't I'm zoomed out and I can't see.
Initiative starts.
Okay. A 20, a 13, 11, a 16, and a 23.
Ooh.
You get to react. You get to react. Hopefully first, as I wait for the magma men and the snake to roll higher.
Okay, put yourselves on the list.
Oh, we're laying the funk down on this track now.
Baba Yaga by Kevin McLeod.
Kevin
Wait, what was
McLeod,
that
McLeod,
5?
McLeod.
That was the salamander.
Okay. Oh right. Magma men get their own rolls. They're not considered a one unit. I keep forgetting that about mobs. They're not really mobs, anyways.
I've never grouped mobs.
Oh,
I've
so
always rolled independent.
What's your initiative select? 11?
It
Okay,
should be already on that.
You didn't say yours.
Okay, yeah, it was 11. I don't know why it wasn't on there.
Okay.
Whenever someone else puts their initiative before you, if you don't hit enter in time, it gets erased.
After being stabbed, it's your turn now, Nightmare.
Okay.
Oh
Well-
my god, why?
He stabbed me, so I'm gonna burn a key strike and just beat the ever living fuck out of him.
Okay.
Nice, a crit.
Cool. So all of those hit,
Awesome.
which means you take. Ooh.
Are we doing this shit again?
Yep.
And what do I roll extra for critting again?
Basically, you roll your attack twice, but
you roll
don't.
anything that's dice based. You don't roll the modifiers again. You also you
Roll
took
your
30
attack. You
fire
roll your
damage.
damage
Okay.
twice. Once with modifier, once without. Is the best way to say it.
If you click on the one that did the crit, it should automatically roll the crit into it.
Oh, it did. Yeah, it did. Okay. So that's 5, 6, 5, 4, and 4. And how much did I take? Let's
You
see,
took 30.
7. 30?
Yes.
All my rolls just fucked up. I'm gonna have to leave the room and come back.
Thank God you had
All right,
that
well,
extra.
I dropped.
5, 6, 4, 4. So 10.
Oh, it wasn't just me. Okay.
I dropped.
So like 19 damage.
Well, one of our monks are down.
I don't know what anyone's saying. All I can hear is this music now.
Yeah, it's a little loud.
Gotcha. No problem.
I always have it turned down.
Well, I feel like it's been slowly swelling in volume.
Yeah, it's been getting
I think
louder
it
and
is.
louder each time.
It's not actual volume based. I think the
I just had the master music volume level turned down because I always do.
okay.
So let's put my little death counter thingy on because I am down.
It starts at the beginning of your round, not at the end. So you don't roll this time.
I know that.
No, you're not on fire though, so that's good.
Yep. Why did I take damage?
You hit
You
it.
punched it?
Snake man. And you hit him.
Because he's doing the if you hit with melee, you take fire damage again, which honestly,
Oh, okay,
I think
fire
is a little
damage.
cruel.
I just want to know if it was fire damage or not.
Yes. It was from you hitting him.
Yeah. Okay.
The attack. Welcome to flame-based creatures in 5e.
Yeah, they're kind of OP.
It really feels like this is
You
punishing.
think that's
two
bad? You should
characters
see
that-
what they did to Hydras. Hydras don't stop growing heads, and they automatically lose heads now. You can't just choose not to cut their heads off.
It's now your turn now, Rogar.
Free action. Sarah, remember the other fire things? I'm going to use an action surge, so I'll get 2 actions. First thing I'm going to do is second wind, so that way I can heal, get a little bit of health back. So I recover... Wow. I recover 6 HP from that.
Okay.
I mean, you chugged what? 2 health potions, 6 HP,
And
6 HP
then,
from Sarah, and that. So
and then against the Snake Man,
Mhm.
Magic Missile.
Okay.
So he
damage.
takes 10 damage.
Okay.
Somehow he's a lot less Jamaican and eloquent.
There's a lot less Jamaican when Flux runs out of infernal voice clips for him.
Start going the Kotor voice
clips.
clips.
Don't know what the language.
Well, at least I dealt 24 damage before I got knocked the fuck out.
and that was my idea behind punching the fire elemental. I knew I was going to go down eventually, but I wanted to do damage first.
Ichuna Shishi no Nook.
So yeah.
Is that your turn, Rogar?
Let's see. I basically told her to do something. Used a magic attack. Used action surge so I could heal myself a little bit.
You should have a move if you want to move.
Let's see. I could theoretically do a cantrip. Let's see.
Jump
what-
on.
You
Onto the
have a
tiger's
bonus
back.
action cantrip?
And no, I assume you have to use the cantrip as the bonus action, correct?
Well, no, only certain cantrips can be used as bonus actions.
Yeah, there are cantrips that are classified as bonus action spells.
Then, for the sake of this turn, it's over because I'd have to actually physically check that one to see like where it says that.
Alright, go look it up your spells while you're waiting for your next turn.
It's now Sarah's turn.
Evocation,
Okay.
duration.
I guess I'll whip up my endless water and I aim it at the snake man and I yell out geyser. He has to make a strength check.
Geyser!
The good thing is he still takes damage. He just does get knocked prone if he gets the strength check.
Okay, none of my cantrips are
succeeds.
bonus.
Yeah, he succeeds.
And he just kind of laughs at you.
Yeah.
You
No,
know
he
that his fire
but
doesn't
no
seem to
deal. He
dissipate.
doesn't take any damage.
Take any damage from? I thought you automatically.
No, he has to. If he saves, he takes no damage and
The
does not
fire
fall
element
prone.
took
If he
fire
takes
element
damage,
took damage, but he was being made of exposed fire. This man's all burning insulated.
Shit.
Okay.
He's not just fire; he's advanced fire.
He kind of laughs at you.
Ain't no trouble, get solo.
Is that your turn, Sarah?
yeah, that's all I can do.
Can't
Really?
cast spiritual weapon as a bonus.
No, because taking out the stopper is an action, then using yelling geyser is a bonus action.
Okay.
It's now the first little flamed magma monster's turn. It flies over here to Montaro.
Flies. It should have to shuffle.
Hello. It has little fire wings.
Sovek,
It
I
flies
should have.
leaving a pool of lava on the
I should have gambled a gold on that instead of a copper.
I mean, you could have, and I've been,
It
giving you an
opens its
IOU.
mouth. I say opens, but it just kind of mouth drops
Loops
open. And fire shoots out. So you need to make a dex check.
Dex checks. Woo.
Okay. You take seven bits of fire damage. He kind of dances around. Now your turn, Parn.
Ah, he knows how to caper.
Arn's
Doomed.
gonna move to here. What's the range of a thrown flask weapon again? Was it 10 or 50?
Sure, let's go with that.
Can't remember. Fuck it. Let me.
I'm gonna
Fine,
point out
just
Sarah
speed it
did
up. Let's just say 10 for now. Okay,
I'm gonna
fine.
say Sarah did just shoot him with a geyser of water and didn't seem to phase him.
I'm not going after him.
Okay.
No,
You
I
can
need
throw
to
it.
move to here. Sorry.
You can throw
Right
it
here.
up to 20 feet.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm fine wherever I was. Whatever. I take out one of my flasks of water and I toss it at that magma
Okay.
man.
Do you have to make a ranged attack for that?
I do.
Okay, make a ranged attack.
Ah, probably miss and splashes on the floor.
You hit him close enough. It splashes on him. And he diminishes in size. He's still there, he's still dancing around. You see his lava's kind of started cooling down. He seems a bit slower and smaller.
Good.
Sounds a bit sleepy.
Like, water. Oh no, I'm tired. It's like Benadryl to us.
Is that your turn?
That's all I can do. I used the move action and I threw a flask of water.
Yeah,
I
your
don't
turn,
get
Montaro.
bonus actions for that.
Okay.
I need to mark down that I used one
Yeah.
of the flasks.
I'm gonna move back.
Okay, he's stabbing at you. 23.
That's a hit.
You take 8 damage from the spear piercing into you, and then as the spear pierces into you, you feel the heat of metal burn you. And you take 6 fire damage. He seems to be delighted every time he pain on. But it's now your turn, so like the little man was dancing around too much to note that you moved away.
All right. So, action surge, fighting spirit, 3 attacks, all with advantage on Salamander Man.
Okay. All of them except for the 13-14 hit.
Okay, so that's 15 points damage.
Okay. Okay, and it's now the other little magma guy's turn. Noting that Neotag threw fire at him, he rushes over here to Neotag.
Threw fire at him? No, I would not throw fucking fire at
Threw
him.
water at him. He rushes over here to Neotag, and his draw drops open. And
Fire
he
is
shoots out.
water is fire to them.
Do I get a save since I know what he's gonna do at all?
Yeah, you all get dex saves.
Okay.
For what's about to happen.
$27 dex save.
Okay, you save that. Sarah and Rogar?
So do I take any damage or no?
Yes, you take half damage.
17.
Okay, 4.
Rogar succeeds, or Sarah succeeds. Now your turn, Rogar. Rogar succeeds, so you all take 4 fire damage.
You take 4. Okay.
Yep.
Are we on fire?
No.
Does since I'm closer to him, does it look like he's more solid now? Does it look like if I hit him, I'm hitting more stone and less lava?
Yes.
Good.
You also note that up close, these guys, the 2 little lava men feel their heat isn't exuding as well. And it's not like the fire elemental nor the salamander who can feel his heat from where you are.
Okay. So it feels more like they're safer to punch, is what you're
Yes.
trying to tell me. Okay.
Yeah, the salamander's turn.
Salamander is very happy because he already took one of us down.
He slithers over Red Class's dead body and gets up to Sovek.
I'm not dead. I'm just dying.
Yeah, doesn't he? Doesn't Red get...
Unconscious.
Oh, right. He rolled a 5. Never mind.
What do you mean I rolled a 5? Rolled a 5 what?
No, not you. The salamander. I was confused about why it wasn't your turn yet. And then I remembered the salamander hadn't gone yet.
Actually, I just checked. He doesn't actually have to do that. Hold on. He doesn't slither over. So like,
Well, he's got a huge ass spear. He has reach.
so like you're rather far away. You might think yourself a bit safe, and immediately you see his tail come around and try to grab at your leg.
Sweep the leg.
I think that tail grabs your leg. Grabs your legs.
I think that is a hit.
Okay. You take 12 bludgeoning damage as you're immediately squeezed. And then 7 fire damage, and you're immediately pulled close. He's wrapped around you, and he aims his spear down and immediately stabs it down at you.
Sure does have a lot of attacks.
Does 19 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. He stabs his spear right down into you.
I think we're gonna get to see all of Montero's "You Can't Kill Me" right
You
now
take
power.
15 points of piercing damage.
Okay, that takes me to 0, which triggers my
4 points of fire damage. So you're at 1 now.
Yep.
He cackles happily. Red, make your...
Also, the attack, I only have one of those right now. I have to level up more to get the one from Samurai.
Okay, that's 1 fail on Red's part.
Don't you have one that reduces damage right now?
Nope.
For the hit that takes you down?
Gives him bonus HP, that's it.
Against
It's
Lizard
now
Man.
Rogar's turn.
What's the minimum for the saving throw?
10.
10?
10. It's a flat
It's literally 50% chance. Okay.
coin flip.
Okay.
So Lizard Man takes 10 more damage from Magic Missile.
Yep. You hit him. He turns around angrily at you and hisses.
In Gith, I say, drop my friend.
He does not respond. He just kind of smiles at you.
No one has any idea what I just said.
No one does.
Oh, but I think
Good.
we've established
Is-
none of us.
From
speak the
your
same
backpack, however, Rogar, you hear a slight muffled, as if a book is laughing.
language.
It's laughing. You don't have friends.
He's laughing. Ah, you just said let go of my chicken. You don't understand forgive.
To be fair, that
You didn't roll your R's. Is that your turn, Rogar?
Just imagine he talks like the thing from Enemy Mine now.
Let's see.
Ah.
That was one attack. Let's see. If I were to move down here, could I attack this guy? I don't think I can. At least, I don't think I
You can
an
move
attack.
through an allied square however you see fit.
Yeah, it's also thinking about whether or not I could attack the other Magma Man. I can
One
move.
down to me is now more solid. He's likely vulnerable. It's the one up there I haven't splashed water on.
All right. And where is it? Where is it on this stupid
Ah, there,
sheet?
Mr. Lava Man.
16
I'ma
hit.
hit you in my soul.
Did you action shred surge? Or is magic missile a bonus action?
Bonus action.
That's odd, but okay, sure. You hit the magma. You hit the magma, man.
10
Okay,
damage.
you do 10 points of damage.
And I imagine I take damage as well.
No, you do not. The magma man collapses to the ground, smiling, and you know he's starting to bubble rapidly.
Damn it. I can't move.
Make a dex check, everyone. Make a dex check, Rogar and Parn.
I have a question. Am I
25.
taking this? Does this affect me while I'm dying, or not?
What?
Nothing affects you
Yeah,
while you're
nothing
dying.
affects you
Where
while you're
you
dying.
are right now.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Unless I start doing like the salamander stabs you while you're on the ground, things.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay,
Mechanic wise.
I was pretty
Rogar-
sure about that.
Parn jumps out of the way, only getting singed by the explosion from the dying magma man. Rogar does not. So you take. Rogar takes 6, Parn takes 3 fire damage as he explodes and flecks of magma everywhere.
So Rogar, taking into account he can't hold his shield right
Yes, I am. I'm taking
Okay.
that into account.
now. Alright, just want to be sure.
Now Sarah's turn.
Okay.
Can't
I
be doing
would
no Star Wars
actually-
Ghost Hand.
I'm wondering if I should yell out at Sarah to spray the other magma man, but no, I want Sarah to do what Sarah wants.
Jump onto the Hydra's back.
As a DM, I feel like you guys are paying way too much attention to the magma men than the salamander.
The giant salamander that's about to
Yeah,
drop
you
one of
know-
your tankiest
you know-
painkillers.
Yeah, I feel the same way too.
Parn's not
I'm
exactly
dying,
happy
so,
to be
yeah.
punching another thing made of fire, and Neotag Ryan here is a little annoyed that we're fighting two of these fuckers in a row. So, I mean,
Good volcano.
We're in a fucking volcano.
I don't know what else you thought we'd be fighting.
Okay, that hits. Roll your damage.
Who are you attacking?
The Salamence. You take 16 radiant damage.
And who are you sending it at? Salamander or magma?
He said salamander.
Okay.
You sound like you're far away from the microphone again.
Okay. You smash your flash of light and smashes into the salamander. He looks like he was physically affected by that, and he snarls at you. He's now glittering.
All right. And I can't cast.
You could cast spiritual weapon as it's a bonus action.
Nah,
remember?
but I can't cast 2 spells.
Yes, you can. If the spell is a bonus action. Wait, it's not a cantrip.
If it's a
But it's not a cantrip.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Then. I just thought spiritual weapon was one of your cantrips.
Are you sure the video said it had to be a cantrip? I think that was just an example.
Yeah, maybe. No, I don't. I don't know if it said. It may have just
That's
used
the
cantrip
right.
as the example.
Provide for the rules right now. No.
All right.
Anything else you can do, Sarah?
No then.
Okay. It's a little Magma Man's turn. Seeing the giant orc bound up, the Magma Man capers off. He capers off over here to Sarah.
Hit.
You do not hit. And he
Actually, he gets advantage. No, he hits.
no.
Yes, guiding bolt even gives him.
I didn't hit him.
Oh, right, you didn't hit him. Yeah.
You didn't hit him. Yeah.
If it was against a salamander, then yeah, that would have hit.
Yeah. Okay.
The Magma Man dances and kind of does finger guns at you, Sarah, and you feel your breastplate start to burn red hot.
Okay.
Does
and
she
you
have the
can't take it off.
Wait, does she have the magic? Does she have the magic chainmail now? Didn't she?
I gave her the chainmail +1.
Yeah.
That's still not. That's still
Did
metal.
magic resist?
Nope,
No.
that's still metal object.
No, I'm sorry. It's not Jackie Chan where magic must defeat magic.
You take 5 points of fire damage as the metal sears into your already really damaged flesh.
And you can't take it off because doesn't that require 2 hands to take off?
Chainmail. So yes.
Okay, and now it's Parn's turn.
All right. Parn's going to do stupid, but he knows what guiding bolt does, so he runs up to here, burns a single key point, and he's also going to try to do stunning strike, so he burns 2 key points.
Okay.
All right, so that was the one with advantage. Now for the others. So I know the first one hits, but what about the other 3?
The second one and the fourth one hit.
All right. He needs to do a con save.
$19.
He passes, so he's not stunned.
Do
No,
your
I rolled
damage, and I'll do my damage.
Does it matter if 2 of those hits were with my short sword?
No,
Okay.
you are hitting him with a melee attack within 5.
Oh,
Why did you get
wait, no,
4
that's
there?
only there's only the first 3. I forgot it was only 3 of them. So 6, 10, and 9.
You can have damage. Okay. You take 21 fire damage.
Okay, that seems absurdly high, but okay.
You did 3 hits of 2d6 each.
Yeah, again, seems absurdly high, but okay.
It's your turn, Montaro.
Okay. I'm going to start out with the free action to spit in his face and orcish yell out, "The boys are going to get you good, you get."
Get stuck in, boy. That's the best type of getting stuck.
I like to imagine orcish is just Warhammer orc speak so garbled that no one can understand it.
Crump him good.
What is it? I don't know.
Your
What's
ancestral
language.
orcs. Get the song and fucker.
So what is it to try and break the grapple of strength or?
Excellent athletics or dex. Or athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics.
Nope. You are held
At
by.
what point? All right. Okay then.
Let me check exactly what restraint.
Yeah.
I think you're grappled, but
He still gets to attack, from what I understand, when he's
Well, unless I do what I just did and use my action to try and get out of it.
You get a second attack is only for an
No,
attack.
the only thing I can do now is my bonus, which I do intend to use because my bonus is my second win.
Okay.
I don't have a die roll set for that yet. I'll have to fix that later.
Okay, you heal 10 points of damage.
Alright. That is my turn.
It's now the Salamander's turn. He automatically hits with this because you're still restrained. With a sickening crunch, Montaro is knocked down to 0 hit points. And just dropped lifeless from the Salamander's tail as he immediately turns around and stabs at you, Parn.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Who's he stab?
Parn.
Doesn't he
Oh,
have
okay.
to? Whatever. Fine.
Have to what?
Since he attacked in one direction, doesn't he have to make an action to turn around?
No, that's another thing.
No.
No, that was his tail.
Yeah, there's a tail
Yeah.
attack. And he botches. He stabs into the ground right behind you. His spear sinks into the ground. He's too busy trying to pull it out. You
Okay.
feel like he's gonna maybe lose his next attack. Actually, no. Let's make that fun. He now has disadvantage, or everyone gets advantage on him for their next hit,
Okay.
as he's too busy trying to pull his spear out. He curses under his breath. Wash do not wreck. Make your death save, Nightmare.
Yay. Where the hell's my butt? There you are.
That poor Jay gets stuck in there.
Save.
Okay, that's one save, one fail.
Yay.
It's now your turn, Rogar.
Magic missile.
I'm just glad I didn't fail again.
You can't keep casting magic missile every round. That's where you're wrong, kiddo. Just finger guns and magic missiles coming out.
Pew pew.
Pew, pew.
Pew
He
pew,
looks like he's
motherfucker.
on his last legs. He's spitting and cursing as he tries to pull his spear out.
Oh.
Anything else?
Rogar?
I can't do anything else.
What did
Outside of
Rogar
moving.
do?
Cast magic missile.
Outside of moving, I can't do much.
Sarah, it's your turn.
All right,
Dancing
yeah.
imp.
That's
We
my
didn't forget
last-
to mention to Red one thing about death saves. A 20 is an automatic up, and a 1 is an automatic dead.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, one
Is
is
it?
not. No, one
Yeah.
is not an automatic deck, though.
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure it is. I know 20 is an automatic up.
Yes, but they don't do automatic dead and 5-8. 20 is an automatic up, but 1 just means you've had another fail.
1 counts as 2 fails. 20
Okay.
counts as a full up and regain 1.
Okay. Well,
Alright.
at least I didn't roll a 1 at this time, because then I would be dead. Because I already have 1
Does
failure.
that 16 hit?
Instead, you're just mostly dead.
Elements?
Yes, it does. You smash the light into the salamander, and he curses under his breath and and his hands let go of the spear, and he falls to the ground.
Say
snoring.
be gone.
Dead.
Good.
It's important to remember that there's a big difference between dead and mostly dead.
The question that I'm gonna have to ask is: Do I take out the other? Do I help take out the other Magnum guy, or get the 2 guys that are about to die up?
Up. Pick them up.
I mean, if you're gonna get anyone up, get Red up. I'm still good for at least 3 more turns.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm good for 2 more turns, so... yeah.
Unless you roll a 1 and then you die.
Well, the likelihood of that is only 5%.
But it only
I
takes
mean,
that
not
one
for
chance.
nothing,
I think
but
those
I
are some famous
wouldn't.
last words.
Parn wouldn't exactly be sad to see Nightmare go.
I believe
so.
those are on the level of come at me, bro. To give it.
Is that the end
Yeah,
of your
you know,
turn, Sarah?
It is.
Okay, it's the other magma man's turn. As a bonus action, he claps his hand, and Sarah, you again take 13 fire damage as your metal heats up again, burns into your flesh.
Doesn't.
No, that takes you have to concentrate to do that.
Yeah, he's concentrating.
I mean, okay.
No one's hit him. No one's tried to break his concentration.
Yep.
Is he
And
metal only on his turns, or is it also every time Sarah goes?
Okay,
Because
no, it's a bonus action on his turn.
Okay. It's only the player version that does the stupid every fucking thing.
No, I'm using the heat metal rule. I'm using this exact same spell.
Okay.
Interesting.
Now what?
You really can't do anything but move now.
Oh, actually, ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna forget that because I haven't been enforcing it. You were actually supposed to be taking disadvantage on. You're burning alive currently.
Yep.
He slashes at you with his little magma claws.
Can he? No, wait. Can he do an attack and
Yes.
a concentration
Yep.
spell?
Yes.
17 hit you? I don't believe it does.
No.
Okay.
Not even.
Concentrating's a bonus action.
Okay.
Now your turn, Parn.
I took heat metal on my backup. I know.
Now
how that-
here's where. Now I'm gonna say this because here's where the actions of
Yes, Parn remember
Night-
that. Do
Parn-
your action.
so
Yeah. Do whatever it is you're going to do. We don't need the moral explanation.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Alright.
really.
This is
Alright,
where the
fine.
character leave for dead because he didn't help him.
I plan on going back, but I'm seeing someone else I care about. Fucking
We get it.
fine, whatever.
Do thing.
Fine.
God parts the clouds. Get on with it.
I get right next to the magma man, so there's very little chance of missing. And do I even need to throw it, or can I just dump the water on him?
Sure, you can just dump the water on it.
I'm just picturing he just casually opens the bottom, just kind of like sprinkle, right over his head.
I like there's like a spray bottle and he's spitting it like a cat.
Actually, wait a second. Wouldn't that be a move action to? No, no.
Power of Parn compels.
No, not for someone you're intentionally doing damage with.
Yeah. Okay.
So he hardens up.
All right. Can I make a bonus attack since that was considered an attack action?
Sure. Fuck it. Let's get this over with.
I'm just asking for future.
I know. Yeah,
reference.
sure. Throw your punch. Kick him in the jaw after you just spritzed him with water. He hasn't done anything wrong. He's just having fun. It's not his fault you guys aren't immune to fire.
Okay.
I mean, that's true.
He's just trying to.
Not his fault.
He's just playing little games.
It's just
All right.
capering
The
and
first
doing
one is
things.
my short sword.
He doesn't know where the hell he is. He just appeared. That's
That's wrong. I know. I didn't put the date.
He just appeared and was ready for fun, and like the salamander, really pissed off at being pulled out of wherever.
All right. The second one's a punch. The first.
Okay,
one's
those
my
all
short
hit.
sword. All right.
I don't think you literally can fail to kill him here, but do it.
We still have one more room.
Our characters are going to take like a 5-minute, 10-minute breather after this one.
Okay, the magma man falls to the ground, and he starts
And
to
reflex saves.
bubble again. Reflex save from Sarah and Karn. You succeed, Sarah.
This be the one time Parn fucks up a dex roll.
23.
You succeed. So you guys take 3 damage.
All right. Now that he's dead, Parn rushes over to
ending combat?
Montaro.
Attempt.
Montaro and pours a
Are
health
we ending
potion.
combat right now?
Yes. They're
Okay.
all dead. No, they're all dead. Yeah, I guess.
You know the salamander's not dead. He's fallen to the ground. He's still twitching. He's still burning a bit.
All right, then no, I don't end combat. I'll hold my turn for now then. I mean, I in my turn.
Okay, Montaro. That's one fail from Montaro.
A part of me was hoping that the 20 so I could get up and do the coup de grace.
The Salamander's turn. You guys know that his hands are grabbing and to reach his spear.
Okay.
Okay. Nightmare.
Red?
Red.
Oh, sorry. I'm doing trying to find the button and couldn't find it. Yay!
That's 2
Save.
succeed, 1 fail. Rogar.
Alright.
Parn yells out, "End him!"
Moving here. I need you to make a... what's the check you need to make? I need you to make a dex save.
Don't make it save based.
No, let's do this. Let's roll that
douche,
dice.
by the way. You are an utter douche. This man is collapsed on the ground, writhing in
Doesn't he
pain.
take disadvantage for this since he
This is
is?
an auto fail from this fucker.
Yeah, it is an auto fail.
So he takes 9 acid damage.
Okay. He burns alive and screams out in indignance.
As he dies, like, oh god, this is what I do to people.
All right, let's not end combat here. Let's have Sarah and me go get the 2 up that are dead, that are fallen.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off my armor and.
No, that
You have
effect
to-
went away the second the Magma Man went away.
Are you?
That's how spell works.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm also having seared flesh at the moment.
I'll rip that off after.
I'm also going to point out taking the metal armor off right now probably is going to hurt a lot.
Fine.
Taking it off
ripping
right
off
now
the
is
world's
also going to make you not be
stinkiest
able to do
bandit.
anything else.
Red with 11 HP.
Yay! I have 11 HP.
And then I rush up to Montero and use one of my health potions, shove it in his mouth.
Okay.
So that's
Almost over.
2d4 plus 2.
Everyone's up. I'm kind of fucked up, but they're up. So they get-
All right.
I'm rolling.
So they can
Y'all
get
wanna
sent over him.
y'all wanna take a? Parn's gonna say to everyone once they're up. Y'all wanna just like take a break in the main room, and then go to the restroom
I noticed
after.
at the moment
I would like-
hold on. Noticed at the moment the salamander dropped and was burned by acid, the door back open.
I look at
Let's just go along.
I look at Montaro and I went, well, I was right.
I already gave you your money.
Parn's
Swap
gonna
off.
say out loud, "I'm glad you came in. If you hadn't, then we would have to have serious questions about if you should stay with the team."
Guys, could we
Thank you
maybe...
for that.
Could we guys...
I shrug and go, it's not my party. This is a trial for the Dragonborn.
All right.
Let's
As we're
Before-
taking a break in
Yeah,
the
we're not taking a break.
Our
No,
characters are
I-
taking a break, because goddammit, we need to break. Because, oh god. We
Your
need...
hand
Well,
is
that's-
also severed. I would like to have the opportunity to reattach it if possible.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Gotcha.
fine. I pull
Yeah,
the
I'm
lick-
actually kind of with the idea that was probably the one combat trial.
All right, fine. I pour the third liquid.
Unless these
check
test
the other
makers
door
are
does.
douchebags.
I-
Read the other door.
Yeah, go read the other door then. Make sure.
I head to the door and read it.
The dragon does not fear, for he shall be born anew after each death.
See?
Born
Promise
anew
it.
after each death.
Right, I'm going to pour the third liquid into the bowl. Does it do
Okay.
the same thing as the other?
It does the same thing. It goes into the bowl. It does not mix. It's now like residing over the other liquid. And
Okay.
again, the hand is still bobbing in there.
Are we sure we need that on the bob in there? I really feel uncomfortable with it.
Look, leave it in the crystal action mouthwash. It's fine.
Is there a hand monster? Get ready. Hold on. Give me a second. I am new Rogar. New Rogar, you only have a head for have
It's
Damn
Thing. We're fighting Adam's
No, we
family.
come back and it's grown a whole new evil Rogar body like Evil Ash.
Yeah.
Goody goody two shoes. Goody goody two
Okay,
shoes.
before we open the door, did our characters take like a 10-minute breather?
No.
Yeah.
No, we're not taking a short rest.
All right.
We're not taking.
I'm pressing my hand against the door.
Rogar is forcing people who are battered, broken, and even more burned into the next room.
I mean, Sarah is.
Montaro willingly did this. Yeah,
pushes
Sarah and
open.
Montaro were doing this.
I am.
In front of you, you see a giant pit.
Hmm.
At the other end of the pit, there is just a filled bowl of liquid.
Upon looking at
Can
that,
we cross the pit like it looks like, or is it the
No.
entire room?
It's the whole entire room.
I'm just gonna take a step forward. Do I hear anything? Like, do I hear anything from
The
inside?
fuck is Parn?
Probably underneath one of us.
Probably.
I don't hear
Red,
anything.
get the fuck off of me. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. What?
Hello,
You
friend
fucking
Fawn.
stop that!
I wanted to
would you like
move
to do?
forward.
It's bizarre monk mating ritual.
You don't hear
Parn.
anything. The room is
I
deadly silent.
don't hear anything. Kind of nervous.
Perhaps
It
leap of
says,
faith.
go without fear. Just walk across.
I'm just gonna.
Yep.
Or
gonna-
I'll fly over.
Can we just take a step back and close the door so I can reread that just to make sure?
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna start. Parn's
You
gonna
step
start
back, relook at the door.
Montaro,
A
forward.
dragon does not fear, for he shall be born anew after each death.
Parn, that's what Parn remembers him saying. So Parn's just gonna start pushing him forward.
yeah, Montaro pats him on the back, kind of shoves him forward a bit, going, "Get him, Tiger!"
Go!
Okay, I'm readying my good arm to try and grab myself in case I fall.
Okay.
Yeah, you know you're gonna fall if you do that. You have to take a leap of faith, dumbass.
Have you never seen Indiana Jones? What's Indiana? Shut up.
Okay.
Are you literally just pushing him off the edge, Parn?
He's
Ready?
about
Ready? Under. Getting ready for a leap.
Parn readies
Jump.
his- Parn readies
Okay, give me an
his
athletics
short-
check, Rogar.
Parn readies his short sword to poke Rogar in the ass, so he jumps off like in Looney Tunes.
Athletics check.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Oh!
Okay, so you jump, you go over here, and immediately the ceiling falls down and sends you falling down into the.
Fuck.
I like that he jumps in and the room's like,
Feeling
no,
just like, fuck
motherfucker.
you.
Wait,
You
did he
know
just
what?
die?
Yep.
You don't know what I want to be the guy is, but you feel like that was an I want to be the trap.
Well, I died.
Suddenly, Rogar 2 pops up.
Then there's
What's this?
well,
All right, I'm going to pull out coins, mini coins. After seeing that fail because the door's a damn liar, I'm gonna how many?
Rogar, you
Or
immediately
maybe
hop back
Rogar
into
just
existence
sleep
on the
here.
other end of the, on the other end of the pit.
What? Do I remember what happened, like, of dying, or was
Yes,
it just
you
like...
remember it. You remember everything that just happened, including the pain.
I'm gonna.
Guys? Is that
All right.
you, or am I hallucinating?
Yeah, no,
No,
you
you did
you
good.
got reborn. Does he have his hand back?
No.
Montaro gives him a nice little thumbs up. Like, "You did
You
good."
know what? I can't go to this pool because I'm not a dragonborn. So I'm going to wait. I'm gonna ask Rogar to get ready, and I'm gonna say we only have 12 tries at this. I'm gonna go right up to the edge, and I'm gonna start trying to throw these water-filled flasks at Rogar so that he could use one
I
to
could,
fill it from the pool.
I could empty my water skin.
Oh! You said originally that you bought them made of glass. So, yeah, if they drop, they break.
Yes.
I've added glass shards to the bottom of our pit test.
Yeah.
I mean, Rogar does have a water skin. You can
Yeah,
just
I have a water skin.
Oh.
fill in.
I'm just gonna empty out my water skin. The basin, it's filled. Is it?
Par's naturally
basin- the
curious,
basin
so
is
he's
still
gonna
empty.
take a gold coin and drop it down the pit.
Why
Okay.
use a
Does it
gold?
appear
Use a
where
copper.
Rogar is?
The coin remains there for a few seconds and appears where Rogar is, dropped on Rogar's head.
Huh?
That is his to keep now.
I want to say something. If this was 3.5 and I was a warlock or any arcane spellcaster, I'd jump in the pit right now because that would qualify me to become a blood mage.
Yep.
All right.
You don't know that. You have
use
no
my.
fucking clue that's what's actually happening.
I use the water skin and fill it up with the water or the liquid. Okay. I grab.
You got to do it again as I step back.
Oh God. Ooh.
Just take a step. Don't even try the jump.
All right. I take
Fall.
a step.
Do a flip, Parn says as he starts to fall.
You step.
Do I fall or?
Nope.
I take another step.
Okay. You step.
Step.
Gotcha.
Step.
Yep.
Step.
It was because you jumped.
Step.
Because you jumped as
Step.
I head back to the ball.
Step.
Nice. Good choice.
Step.
You're doing good.
Step.
Keep going. You've got this.
Run.
As he does it all the way over to the statue step.
You know,
And immediately the statue crushes him.
you know what? I'm going to
Should have
take
been ready.
Rhaegar's wishes. I take his hand out of the bowl for the last pit to be put in, and I wrap his hand up with the still rags I have from the last sack I tore up.
All right. After he takes it out, I empty my
You know,
water
if he doesn't
skin.
get that back, it might be good eating. Just saying.
All right. I pour the water skin.
Okay. The water goes into the mixture, and the fluids all mix together into one liquid. It's now a glowing yellow.
Okay.
How much is there?
It's a nice full little basin.
Okay.
Before you drink, all right, before we do it, can I put a flask in it?
You can try.
The
I wanna-
flask disappears.
How about I do that instead, just in case somehow it's key to something dragon related.
Fine, yes. I want you to fill it up so you could drink it.
All right. I grab the flask and I gingerly put it in just so it could start filling.
Okay, the flask fills up.
I remove it.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait.
Hold on.
I'm gonna yell at him to wait, and I hand him back his hand.
The moment you remove it, you note that the doors and immediately doors swing closed into the temple.
All the doors?
What?
All the doors, or just the doors to the temple?
The doors entering the temple.
All right. Is there
Okay.
still liquid in the basin?
Yes, there's a little bit of liquid.
I'm gonna ask him to fill up a second flask.
Oh.
It's not enough to fill up a full flask. But you...
I wanna trace him out then.
Okay, you get a trace
A
amount.
few drops.
There you go.
Okay, so with this flask, what would you have me do? Just drink it?
Here I would
about
tell
this?
you to put your
Hold.
arm out. I'm
You
gonna
also
put
note-
your
you also- Nightmare. You note that when he removed the flask as well, the door to the north opened up.
So the last bit again, you cut out ever so
North
slightly.
door opened up.
The north doors opened up.
I call out, "Hey, it opened!" and look to see what's down the hall.
maybe you shouldn't drink it yet. Let's go see
right.
what's down this. And I
Wait.
take back your hand, which I'm carrying wrapped up in a sack, as the rest of you has still got.
What?
I love Rogar has like a bloody sack over one end of his arm, on his end of his arm, and I've got his hand like, well, this is interesting.
Can
Why don't you let him keep
touch
his
this
hand?
thing, please?
What?
You what?
Tap his hand.
I mean, he can't hold his hand in a sword,
You
so
can put the hand in his pack.
I'm going to kill everyone in here.
I
Start with Arn.
fine. I give you your hand. Have fun having it in your backpack.
Yeah, touch it.
What?
Heal it.
Why did you say that earlier?
Leave. I
Everyone
want
else
this way.
just hear tiny pieces of him like.
Nope, that's,
Can't.
that's
The door's
door.
locked.
Yeah, that door's blocked.
You can heal him with his hand? You know, Son, you never said this at all.
Did.
Oh.
if you
If
did,
you
it didn't come
Cut
out.
out because.
Or you were
are
just
right now.
incredibly quiet.
Yeah,
I'm-
either you were too far away from your mic or you cut out, because, yeah.
That is the first you've said it to anyone that I know of.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I smash my forehead against the door.
Fine, here's the hand. Please heal him, but maybe he needs to keep the hand off for the next part of the trial.
Or maybe he doesn't. I don't know.
Keep that in their back pocket.
Now I imagine he literally puts his hand in his fucking back pocket.
just critted himself twice on the door, headbutting. I think you just knocked yourself unconscious.
So we can all agree that he has one hand in his pocket.
Oh god damn it. So Parn's gonna
Like,
yell
hold
out.
in my pocket.
So can we go up and see this guy? Maybe
Yeah.
he can heal you, or do we want? And Parn goes to grab the knocked out Sarah, slumps her over his shoulder, and starts carrying Sarah with the rest of the
All right.
group.
You hear the sound of wind coming through the tunnel. And actually, you're feeling cold breezes.
Ooh,
The breezes
refreshing,
there.
cool air.
No, not refreshing, cool, chilling air.
Oh.
I need to know officially. Did Sarah actually knock herself out?
No.
And am I
No,
actually?
Sarah actually has built up an immunity to smashing her head against, dating back to the moment she smashed her head against a very prickly wall, in the Underdark.
All right, fine.
She's got a good resistance.
All right.
Even
Got a
though
good head on
she,
her shoulders.
If it's that cold,
Sarah, we're going north. If we'd like to stop doing that and join us. All right, let's go.
All right. So it's freaking cold. I
I'll
take
give
out.
you
Move
booze.
Parn starts pushing on Rogar. We ain't got a lot of time. Your arm's off. Let's go.
Okay, you enter a hallway that has a large mural in it.
What does the mural show?
It shows dragon. It shows a dragon. It shows a small dragon, a large dragon, an ancient dragon, the ancient dragon dying, an egg hatching, and a small dragon again.
Okay, so like a cycle of rebirth. Okay. All right. Okay, good to know.
Parn starts pushing on Rogar again. That's very nice pictures. Let's go.
Okay, you see another mural. This time you see the small dragon. You see him entering a temple. You see the small dragon with a flask, and you see the small with a cup. And you see the small dragon drinking the cup, and then pouring it on a tree, and then taking a fruit from the tree. It looks like a fruit from the tree.
All right, so a flask, a cup, drinking from the cup, pouring the flask on a plant, and then eating the fruit of that plant.
Yes.
Okay.
Perhaps he
Good.
must eat his head.
I
don't
think we
know.
wait to see if there's a tree first. How
You know
about
it's
how about
getting
that?
colder and colder as you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out that fur jacket he has and put it on.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some legit logical use out of that stupid thing. All right, so
I'm mad that
using
I'm
that fucking
missing
mink
half of
coat.
my fur.
Okay, yes, Red, we get it.
Actually, it's important for Red here because he's.
Oh yeah. Fine.
Oh yeah.
You see what appears to be a ruined temple, and on the other side, at the other end of the temple, there is a gateway. That through it. That's not the mountain. That's not the volcano.
huh.
That's nowhere you've ever seen, and it is cold. It's like up in the mountains, cold.
Even with the jacket I'm wearing, it's still cold.
Yes, it's cold.
It's very cold in front of the Guardian of
All
Forever.
right.
Okay.
So are
So
we?
what are these
are
things
we,
here?
Those look like crumbled ruins.
Is it cold enough that you're going to make us do checks?
No, but it is uncomfortable cold.
Okay, fine. All right, let's go, Rogar. We ain't got all day.
Let's see. I give myself a 14,
All right, what are you doing?
and I'm gonna cast so I get advantage on Wisdom. I'm gonna attempt to reattach Rogar's hand and make sure it functions properly.
Are you casting something?
Thought we
I-
agreed we weren't going to do that until
Are you doing a skill check? No, basic medicine is not doing it for you.
Okay, what do you want me to do then?
Basic medicine at this time.
you
is
would
not-
need
I think
the
actual surgery.
regeneration spell.
Yeah.
Full
Yeah,
like
Would
surgery.
You need
you
magic
need a
for this shit.
spell. Yeah, this is not a skill-based reattachment.
Yeah.
It's been too long. It was cut too cleanly. It's yeah, that's why I'm pushing Rogar on the way. magic's the only thing that's going to solve this shit. So I'm pushing Rogar to get. Let's go get to the magic.
Alright, so before I go into that archway, I'm just gonna do like a quick Arcana check because that's just something wow.
Okay.
Do I get an idea of what the hell's going on?
This seems to be a gateway leading to a different part of the world.
Well, it's a gateway to another part of the world.
You do note
Yes,
Nothing
that was
ventured,
quite
nothing gained.
clear as I jump
You do
in.
note, okay. You do note, however, that the gateway is newer than the rest of the area, the rest of the temple, even.
What was that bit?
You note that the gateway seems to be newer than the rest of the temple.
In other words, the guy we went to see made it, more than likely, is what I'm thinking.
Possibly. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's get going.
You're like the last person to jump into here, by the way.
Good God, we leapt into a watercolor.
Okay. You step out into in front of the
Wow.
in the
Actually, I think it's
distance.
more of an
There's
oil.
snowy peaks. It could be confused for winter up here.
Is that a dragon?
Yeah, looks like it to me.
Looks it.
It's like a dragon with a tree on its head, or is the tree behind the dragon?
You note on a hill to your left there seems to be a very large tree.
Okay. Well, Rogar, I think we found where we need to take the potion and you.
All
Shall
right.
we go?
Let's do
I'm
it.
going to talk to the dragon's face. Does it say anything?
Does it even look
No.
like it's alive?
You don't see a dragon here. This is just a series of hills.
Okay.
Well, I think
No,
the
it's
thing
too
is
big
he
for
looks.
It may
It
be dragon
looks
shaped.
like that's a
but this
dragon head, and that's the dragon body, and that's the.
Yeah, okay.
You talk to
We
the hill,
on
it doesn't
The entire
respond.
party is that icon. We are too small to
Yeah,
be
you
able
are-
to.
You aren't this high up looking at it.
We are too small at this point to tell that it is a dragon. All we see is the tree. All right, let's go to the tree. How long does it
All
take?
right.
It's maybe like 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Rogar, I hand you back your hand. Well, no, you have it in your pocket. Never mind.
Yeah.
Hey.
I take the flask out.
Okay.
Actually, before I pour it out, I'm just gonna do a quick perception check to make sure there's no other tree right here.
Parn's
There's
gonna
another tree,
remind
but none
Rogar
as
that you're
large.
supposed to drink half of it, then pour the rest of it on the tray.
None are as large or as imposing as it.
All right. So none is that. Okay. So I take like okay, I drink like about half of it,
Okay.
and
There's Rogar. Give me a Constitution check. Okay. Your body is racked with intense pain. You succeed on this, then you keep to your feet. Feel like if you had gotten anything other than a crit, you would have fallen to the ground in pain. One of your eyes goes dark. You can no longer see out of it.
oh
Out
dear,
of your right eye.
can't see out of my right eye. Oh dear.
Yes.
Oh, we've given him the advanced Mangekyo sickness. Okay.
All right, you gonna
There's an-
pour?
There is an intense burning feeling in your arm as you feel a new flesh shoot out of the other out of your stump.
So kind of like
and move
Piccolo.
from a hand.
Cool. We get to eat the other one.
So I basically pulled a Namekian regenerating arm thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you know how painful it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh,
The
Mark's
big
gonna
Star allowed
loudly
you to
tell
take
you,
things.
I know you're in pain, but
I
we need to complete the
pour
ritual.
the remainder right at the base of the tree.
Okay, you pour them right at the base of the tree. It quickly sinks into the ground, and the tree begins to glow.
All right.
In one of its branches, you see a large orb start to form.
All right. When it looks like the orb stops growing.
Is it
the-
too
the-
high to reach to one
The
of us?
orb grows to about the size of
To the size of what?
an eye.
Of an eye. Okay. Okay. Question: is there anything in that the right eye? Is there like an eye in there, or is it just an empty socket?
Your eye? No, there's still an eye in there. You can't see through it though.
Okay, and that thing is about the size of an eye.
Yes, it is.
The mural showed you eating the fruit.
It did not. Never said it,
It showed me grabbing a fruit.
showed you taking the fruit.
I
I
thought it
grabbed
showed
the
eating.
Nope. You heard fruit and taking fruit.
Okay.
I grab the fruit when it looks like it stops growing.
Yeah, it grows to about the size of an eye and stops growing.
I just want to make sure. So I grab it.
Okay.
Want a dagger to help you?
Okay, after grabbing the orb, does anything appear to happen at all, or?
Nothing really seems to appear to happen. The orb glows a dull.
A dull?
You know
Dull
that
glow,
your
red.
eye starts.
Alright.
Flux, you're starting to break up again like you were last night.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. You hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah.
Okay. You note that your eye starts to hurt.
The one that basically went black, or?
Yes.
Alright, I start, covering up my right eye. Cause...
Most interesting way to trick someone to having the eye of I've ever seen.
It's a very long con.
Alright. Alright, my eye's hurting. Like, covering it, because, ow.
It's a dull, painful itch right now.
All right, you've got two choices. Either put the fruit in your eye, or eat the fruit. I don't know which.
You note that this fruit is not squishy. It is hard.
It's hard.
Oh.
You could stick it other places too. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Could go up his nose and his ear. He's got other orifices.
Yeah, I don't think it would
I've
quite
completed your trial. Is that in your nose? Is that not how the trial is supposed to be completed? No.
I thought it was
Rogar, I
suppository.
can't. Parn is
it's-
going to look
look,
Rogar in the
my
face and
eye.
say, "Look,
Look,
get
I'm
this
just-
done."
I'm just gonna quickly look right at Sarah. How bad does the eye look? Does it look like it can be fixed at all? Do you think he can do that at all?
Give me a medicine check, Sarah.
Because I have a suspicion. And I just want something checked first.
This eye is starting to undergo necrosis.
Okay, I assume she tells me that. Okay, I need you to remove my eye. I'm just gonna lay down. People, hold me down, because this is going to hurt. And transplant that orb into my eye socket.
I mean, if it's going unnecrocious, it's not going to hurt the socket.
Well, we want to leave dead tissue in there. It's got to be cleaned out.
Is that a medicine thing?
Yes.
Actually, it is. Yes.
All right. What's your score on medicine?
I have a 6 to medicine.
Okay.
I
mine's
currently
4.
have advantage on wisdom.
Rogar doesn't know enough, so I'm going to assume Sarah dulled it down and explained what necrosis is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to roll for an assist.
Okay. You can all roll for assists. Rogar's a big man, and there's always bits to help hold down.
No, I mean
So I
on my
myself?
medicine roll.
He gets a plus. That means you just help. Does that mean he just gets a +2 to the roll? Or is it a +1 based on whoever?
So
You
21
successfully
plus another.
you take out your dagger, and Rogar, I'm going to need a con check from you again. You can still see the dagger in your eye with your other eye. Know what's about to happen. Okay. You bite down, and it hurts like hell. She sticks the dagger in and removes your eye and all the dead flesh.
Grr. Okay. Once it's done, put the orb in the socket.
I think
Don't think any of us should touch it. You need to do it.
All right, I put it into my. I basically tried to line it up so it looks like it's looking forward if it was an eye, and put it into my eye socket.
Okay, you slot the orb into your eye. Your whole world goes dark for a second. When you
So
when
glad
you
I
open
pulled
your
up the Uchiha themes.
when you open your eyes back up, you get an intense headache as one eye seems to be projecting one image while the other eye isn't seeing the same image. It's
Okay.
a weird kind of colorful overlap.
All right, I'm just gonna try closing one eye.
Okay, which one are you closing?
All right, I'm gonna close my old eye so only the orb eye is open.
The orb eye? Okay. You close your left eye. You see the world as it is. It's a lot more vibrant, and you see your friends. You do not see their faces. You see outlines of their bodies, and you see what appears to be kind of shimmering orbs. Stable shimmering orbs in them. You also note that the whole hill beneath you is one large shimmering orb that appears to be kind of swaying back and forth rapidly.
Oh dear.
I'm curious about the orbs for a second. Are some of them bigger, some of them smaller?
They are all the same.
Okay.
The orb beneath you is immense. Neil's orb is a little bit larger, but that's about it. Everyone else
I wanted to know if they're based on age. That's what I was asking. Thank you.
All right. And basically, the one I saw in like the hill thing, it was just like an orb that was just moving back and forth.
It was an immense orb that was swaying back and forth rapidly.
Guys,
In other words, he's such a giant dragon. When he breathes, his body is moving.
No, you note that their orbs aren't moving. You note that the orb beneath you be, for lack of better words, struggling against containment.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so an orb below us is like struggling against containment.
An orb? What the fuck are you on about?
Okay, as I'm looking at you with my new eye, I'm seeing like you, but not you. I'm not really seeing your faces, but I'm seeing like orbs in your place. Glowing orbs. They're about to...
As you begin saying this, shake.
Okay, so the ground's shaking. All right, I'm gonna quickly.
You begins to start moving up.
Oh, okay.
Guys, I think we might want to get down.
Okay. We get down.
You all move
Down? Are we? Oh, we're on top of the dragon's head.
Yeah.
I asked about is the tree on top of the cliff hill or is it behind it? And I thought Flux said it was behind it.
No, it was on top.
Okay.
As the hill begins to move up, it kind of shakes from side to side very slowly, and you see bits of ground fall off, and you see the head of a very large blue dragon.
Uh-oh.
You are seeing their souls, young one.
Whose soul's bigger? I ask.
Your souls are about the same size.
Aw.
Oddly enough, Montaro has a very, very small one, I've noticed.
Dick joke.
But Montaro kind of does like that anime thing where he kind of flicks the sword up a little with his thumb.
Why are you
Dick
here?
joke with his soul. How funny.
By the way, Rogar, when the as the dragon talks, you are again compelled to listen.
Alright. Alright, so compelled to look at him. Alright.
You are compelled to look, compelled to listen again.
Mm-hmm. We're
Why
here.
have you come to my side?
Are you, Elder Saru?
I am.
I was told to come here by, the Dragonborn Elder Cliff of Highmoor. I, show forth the, emblem.
He kind of snorts. He lets out a small exhale of breath. That doesn't explain why you are here.
I am here because there were questions that I needed some answers to that the Elder was not able to provide.
What are your questions?
Can we stop for half a second? Zon, this is the third time you've been asked why, and instead you give the what.
I'm not the one speaking.
You mean Kiri?
Kiri. Yeah, sorry. I always get them confused, and I never know why, because they're playing completely different characters.
I don't know why you get them confused either.
Okay. I'm here because questions being asked. Basically, the questions I need to know is this. In Highmoor, there was a black dragon that apparently rose into ascendancy. It stated that all must leave Highmoor within a year, or they will all die. Assisting him were 5 Dragonborns. When the Dragonborns came across us, they kept referring to me as a false Dragonborn.
Formula Fox
I asked the Elder if he could explain
loudly,
what they were
sound
talking
somewhat
about, since
similar.
they did meet up with the Elder. But instead he told me to go to you, as you'd be able to better explain things.
I do not know who this black dragon is. I can assume that they called you a Dragonborn. You do not know. You do not know where you came from. You do not know why you were created, and what your forebears did.
All I know is that I remember my memories as a child as a Dragonborn, and as far back as I could remember, I've always been Dragonborn.
You remember this life's memory.
This life.
Red Fox said Mary.
He kind of takes in a deep amount of breath. Long ago, the dragons we enslaved
You're
all.
really breaking up, Flux. You're like every other sentence now.
Long ago, dragons ruled this land. We enslaved the lesser races, made them toil for us, help us build our kingdoms and build our empires. We ruled this land due to one unique characteristic of us. Every time a dragon dies, our souls do not ascend like the others. Our souls remain on this earth and are reborn into a new dragon. We relive our life cycle with all the knowledge and memories of our previous lives. All of our wants, all of our desires, everything brought back, and all of our power. Eventually, a slave came to us with knowledge of a way to create new life, an obedient slave race who would work for us, toil for us, never disobey us, never rebel against us. We created this race. Only too late did we learn that the slave had tricked us. When we died, our souls did not get reborn. Our souls went into the new race we created. You cannot create life, you can only bargain one soul for another.
So
You are dragon.
I am dragon. So in a previous life, I was a dragon like you.
Yes.
Then how exactly would something like that continue on? Just like a spell that would just last for eternity to ensure this transfer?
I do not know how the slave did it, but your soul now remains inside the dragonborn body. When it dies, it is reborn into another dragonborn body.
But you mentioned that that prior to this, when the dragons died and they were reborn again, they would remember their previous lives. I'm assuming whatever this ritual was, that ensures that I do not remember any previous lives.
No, that was my doing. After the knowledge that we had been tricked, that we no longer had our reincarnations except for a select few, the dragons were fearful. The whole empire descended into anarchy, and slaves ran free, seeking to destroy those who once controlled them. The Dragonborn ran around trying to kill other dragons, knowing that they had what they once had, believing that they could be set free, and by creating a new birth, the other dragons hid in their holds, fearful for the rest of their life, fearful for losing the one life they had. I consorted with the Fae, and we removed the memory, all the previous memories of the Dragonborn.
And as
You do not
such,
remember your previous lives. You do not remember what you had done, what you had previously wanted to keep you safe and to keep others from knowing what you are.
A dawning of realization occurs to my character. I Pippin. Do you know of the creation of Highmore?
Highmore was a slave city of ours. I do not know what happened to it once our empire fell into disrepair.
And you say that there are still some dragons that are reborn?
Yes. A select few of us seem to be spared from the curse. I do not know why. It was for us to watch our empire fall, or to know what we had done. Me, a few others, were allowed to continually be reborn.
I dropped the name of the dragon that was involved with the first king. I can't remember the name.
Orsini.
Yeah,
Orsini
Forsini.
was the noble.
No, not the.
His dragon name was his noble name. He was.
You don't know his dragon name.
Oh
No, there was the. Wasn't there
The
some
name on the
kind
mural? Like
Yeah,
a
the-
plaque?
the name?
Help Hayward, but you don't know the name of the dragon that helped Hayward. His name wasn't recorded.
Foo. I bet it's on that fucking
The
on
contract.
on that contract. Well, indeed. This explains everything.
I like the idea of a dragon pyramid scheme better than this, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't.
I do.
This means Montaro was in the right for wanting to back the dragon.
Yep, and I was right.
No, actually, he's still trying to kill everybody. Even if he has a valid claim, he's still a fucking evil fuck.
I mean, after all the times he'd been rejected, wouldn't you be angry?
Yeah.
Is that all you wish to know?
Basically saying, get out of my fucking house.
Is there some way to regain the memories outside of you, or is that it?
I would have to pass on. I gave up my future reincarnations in this spell. If I ever die, the memories will be brought back to all Dragonborn. That's why I've remained here, sequestered away from the world, growing old and ancient, while others participate in the world.
Are you immortal or mortal?
I do not know. No dragon has died of old age. We were brash creatures, safe in our knowledge that we would never die. That our souls would never truly die, that we never lived long enough to find out.
I'm
believe
curious,
that
how
works
exactly
along
did you
all
treat...
dragons.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
What is your question?
How exactly did you treat your slaves? I'm wondering if was your downfall justified or not?
He ponders that for a few seconds. We were cruel masters. We believed ourselves outside the rules of others. We were a better race. We did not care for the others. As the slaves did not care for livestock, we did not care for the slaves. They were beneath us, so what we did to them, it did not matter. Some were good, some were worse. Some dragons turned evil over time and were cruel and evil masters to their slaves.
Thank you
I
for
do
the
not know
answer.
if our downfall was justified.
Thank you for being honest.
I have nothing but knowledge to give. I can no longer go out and interact with the world. I cannot see the world. I can only give the knowledge I have and keep the Dragonborn safe.
Another question. Would you like to know the current state of the world? We've got nothing but time right now. We could tell you what we know.
Very well. Tell me.
Before he goes into that, I do want to ask if there is a way to prevent the Dragonborn from being controlled by dragons.
There is no way to do so. We were created as a slave race initially. We put many wards in place to prevent yourselves from breaking against our commands.
I nod my head. All right.
And then I pardon pipes and say, I think each of us should take a turn and tell the dragon what we know of the world, our life experiences and all that. It's given us plenty of knowledge. I think we should return the favor.
Yes. So, who wishes to go first?
No. I mean, I don't mean we actually
We're not role-playing
recount.
that.
Sit here and do that, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
I'm going to assume it takes a few hours, but you guys give the dragon all the knowledge you have.
Gets
Including-
Now let me tell you about the fucking Empire, what they did to my fucking ancestors.
I'm gonna. Parn
Including,
takes a little bit longer because he's
damn
recounting
it.
200 years. Sorry, go ahead.
I include the Skyfires eating the other Skyfires because they're being starved.
not know why the stars would go out. I know that when souls pass on, they ascend up to the stars, but after that, I do not know what they are doing. You would have to ask the Fae to do about such things. They are more knowledgeable and have been around longer than even the dragons.
I think we. Go. Sorry, keep going.
And that's it.
Sounds like we need to go back to that forest. Unfortunately, we may not be able to get inside this time.
Would we even have time to get back there and do whatever?
Oh,
needed to
and
be
that's
done
what I'm
before the
saying
tournament?
is, yes, we probably have the time. We had plenty of time to travel and get here. But I'm just
Planned out
saying.
2 months. It took you about a month to get here.
No, you said 3 months.
Yeah, it took you about a month to get here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
it'd be a
have, like, 2
month to
months.
go back, another month to get back.
I
here.
mean, we can go to the city and we can use the teleporter, and we don't have to travel a month's travel.
Yeah.
That
So,
is
I
an
mean,
option.
Also, times rather trippy and Fae areas.
So
Yeah,
I
there's-
mean,
there's that too.
yeah, but I mean, after the tournament, it sounds
Yeah.
like this is something. This is.
We still
where
need a
can
trophy, by the way.
Yes,
Something
we're gonna-
to some kind of accolade.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask the dragon for this because it's. I'm gonna say, all right, Parn's gonna while he's recanting, Parn goes last because he's got a long thing to talk about, and everybody else needs to sleep and rest up. At the end of it, at the end of it, Parn's gonna ask, and that's why we're here. We are trying to participate in the Adventure Olympics, or I mean the Adventurer Games, or whatever they were called. What were the exact? What's the exact name?
The grand tournament.
The Grand Tournament, and we're looking for a justification to participate and accolade. And while we were doing that, we also wanted to help our friend Rogar here.
We have traveled through an active volcano, through a trial tested for ancient dragons, and spoke with one of the oldest dragons alive in the world. Is that not a? You obviously cannot regale some parts of it.
Yes,
But
I would rather.
From what you've told, the Empire reveres my kind.
Yes,
Would
I'd
that
rather
in
not.
itself be an adventure tale?
Yes, it would be, and I would happily tell that.
Need a trophy.
Yeah, it's a great trophy. I'm worried. I'm
No,
worried
this
for
part's
your
the
sake.
accolade. We need a trophy part now.
I worry for your sake and for the sake of your people if we tell too much. Oh, I mean not your.
Leave out the temple. Leave out the tree. Not tell anyone where you gained your sight. Anyone.
Oh, I'm not Rogar, but yes.
No, but he looks at
Yeah.
Rogar.
Yes.
Tells
Fair
him
enough.
You met with the dragon, conversed with him, gained his knowledge, and gave him knowledge. The dragon opens his mouth. Take one of my teeth.
All right, I reach in
Well,
for like the loosest.
I would have to do that. But
Would you though?
I mean, everyone else is resting at this point.
Oh,
I mean, yes,
that
but
was
resting isn't sleep, Neo.
Yeah.
Resting is just not a lot of exertion.
I feel it'd be more appropriate for Rogar to.
Yeah, okay. Then
yeah,
Rogar.
I immediately look to see if I can find like the loosest possible tooth and grab that one.
They're all pretty not great.
All right, so
This is a
I
man.
grab.
He's been kind of idling here for a
All
while.
right, so
Don't dragon teeth grow back? I thought I remembered reading that in one of the Draconomicons.
I
Dragonomicons.
don't know what this Draconomicon is.
I'm talking out of
Kidding.
out of
Clearly, it's just
character.
misinformed.
Out of character. Don't dragon teeth grow back when they're alive?
You don't know. You guys don't know.
Mm.
Dragons, there's not a lot known about dragons.
Not
other
known about.
than They're ancient
Alright.
empire.
You,
Yeah,
you have
so-
to remember. You have to remember, Neotag. Plux already said all the shit that you know about dragons in the books. Throw it out the window. Fuck
Fine. Okay.
So I grab a good-sized tooth.
I have to ask, are we gonna have to lug a tooth the size of one of our characters back?
It's not the size of one of your characters. It's about the size of he grabs a very small tooth in relative comparison. It's about maybe the size of Montaro's left leg.
Okay.
So not the
Well,
size of a character.
Will that fit in the bag of holding?
Still
Yeah,
enough to smash a man with.
It might fit in a bag of holding.
Let
What
me-
you're
let me
telling me
look.
is we can make a dragon club out of this.
We're Dark Souls now, boys.
Right, after
Let's
I
cut off his tail next to make a boss weapon.
I grab the tooth and exit his mouth, I bow and thank him for this offering. For this
Is it bigger than
You're
62? Is it bigger than 64 cubic feet?
No.
No.
No, then it can fit in the bag of holding. How much? Okay.
Oh yeah, it's not that big. It's not bigger than that.
Now,
I think-
if we,
no, hold
if
on,
we
no.
cut off his tail.
Yeah, that's not fitting in even years. Then you get a lot of work to get that.
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, it'll fit. It'll fit in the bag of holding. It's a hard squeeze into it because even though the bag of holding can hold so much cubic feet, it still has to be able to stretch open to reach that. It doesn't stretch open that way.
Oh, okay. Well, then we won't put it in the bag of holding
No, you
because
can
I
fit
would
it-
have to.
Again, it's the size of a large leg, so you can fit it into the bag.
I mean, you could also just have Montaro carry it in his pack.
Yeah, Montaro can like tie it to his back or something.
Fair
Gotta
enough.
hold
Yep.
This will add to the story that the
I'm
dragon
just-
hit us with a tooth.
Out of character, I'm just a little concerned about Montaro hefting that in view of the Dragonborn
I mean, we
fortress.
tell them the truth. He gave it
Yes.
to us.
Mm-hmm.
They know who he
Yes.
is. They will. Yes.
Yeah, they already know about him and his size.
I bow. I do something I don't do often. I bow to the great dragon, and I say thank you. And then I go to
Montaro actually pulls like a full 90-degree formal bow out.
same here, and I
Yeah.
say, "May we rest here. We suffer a little bit from the trial, and then leave when we're ready."
See the dragon's eyes go wide, and you are all immediately fully healed.
Well, that was convenient.
I'm gonna take those
Yay!
and get the fuck out of my life.
I want to know something. Does Red's fur grow back?
Yes, Red's fur goes back. Sarah's
Yay! I
Montaro-
thank the dragon profusely for
beard-
that.
Montaro's beard goes back.
Thank
However,
you.
Again,
Montaro
sadly, his
does not.
his penis does not get big.
In fact, hold on.
Oh
your,
my
your,
god!
your beard goes back, but it's shorter. In fact, anyone whose hair grew over the time or anything like that, it is now shorter. It's back to a state it would have been 2 days ago.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, wow, that's actually really
that-
cool.
doesn't change my fur any.
I know it doesn't, but
You get your fur back. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
There's one less braid in my beard now.
this is called fluff to establish what actually just happened.
Thank
Time
you, Dragon.
warp.
We will leave as soon as possible.
Before you go,
And
hold on. Before you go, this dragon you spoke of, Rossini, do not be too hard on him. From what you've told me, he may have been slighted.
That's what I assume.
We may have been above the other races, but we still had the same feelings as them. When one dies with regrets or feelings of loss, it boils in us. It gets turned over and over till it becomes something much greater than what it originally was. You can solve his problem, then kill him. When he was reborn, he will be reborn as he once was before the problem. Before the problem turned him.
so
hope
we
that's the
still
case.
should kill him, though. What can we
No.
solve his problem and let him live?
He's already been tainted by the problem in this life. He will have to be reborn. He will have to be reborn, reconsider his life and all the knowledge he knows, and see that it has been righted. It is not an immediate knowledge. It's not an immediate moment where we know all of our past lives. It takes a day or two as we rethink of them. We review them in our new contexts. He will have to go through that. He has had, if he's as large as you've said, he's had thousands of years to know that he's been wronged. You will need to see that through a new viewpoint.
I hold up the flask with trace amounts of the potion. I was going to take this back, but it feels wrong to not mention it. Do you mind?
Destroy that.
All right.
Not let others know the temple and its trials. I keep the knowledge of the dragon secret. Others find me. Others know where I am. Others know of the way to learn to look into the souls. I don't know what would happen.
You want me to destroy it here, or can we throw it in the lava on the way back to the town?
I would prefer if you pulled it out here. That way
All right. Then before he even finishes his sentence, I unstop it and I pour it out onto the ground.
I bow to the dragon for the knowledge that he has imparted.
Same here.
He nods his head back at you.
Right. And I thank him and I start to walk away.
I do too.
I walk back to where we originally came in from.
I bow and leave.
Okay. So back.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow after I
Okay.
bow.
As you guys walk away, you hear the sound of earth shifting, and when you look back, the dragon once more looks like a hill.
It's a really neat trick.
We just had ourselves a never-ending story moment with the fucking turtle.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Well, I say
And
we
much plot dump has just occurred. It just happened to us.
Which Flux may have just came in his pants because he's been wanting to do this for a long time.
So just so we're aware, we now have confirmation that my character was in the right, and Sovek was.
Technically, everyone is the right. We do need to stop him, but we need to fix his issue before we stop him.
And it is the same dragon, just reborn.
We don't know that. It's assumed that.
Yep. Oh, question. What
So
color
that's
is
YouTube.com
my orb
times
eye?
magic.
It's a dull gray. It
I'm
could be
gonna-
mistaken for an eye that's kind of no longer useful.
So
I'm
kind of
going
like a
to
cataract's
talk to
eye.
Rogar, and I'm going to say, I would recommend you keep both your eyes open and adjust to it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. 'Cause I don't think we can get an eye patch anytime soon.
I mean, no, you're going to want to have both your eyes open. I assume there's going to be more benefits to just seeing souls
Possibly.
with a mystical dragon eye.
Yeah.
All right, and I say we head back to the I'm gonna make sure there's no traces of the potion at all inside the bowl as we go past the statue.
As we look by the statue, I look at it. Does it appear any different with the dragon eye, or?
What the
The
statue,
statue with the bowl.
the
Yeah.
statue with the bowl? No,
Is
it
it
looks
empty?
It's just a statue.
I'm gonna go into the room with the guy that had the giant spear. Is the spear still on the ground?
It dissolved into the it looks like it fell into the acid and dissolved.
Okay, fine, never mind. Just realized that could have been a nice mystical spear that he had, but okay. Yeah, let's go. All right, the temple doors are closed. Fuck. Is there a mural on them at all?
You note that actually now that the temple doors are closed once you head back out from the main temple and from the main like gateway area, and the murals, the doors over there shut, and these doors open back up.
Oh, okay. Hey, well, I say we take this information, we parse out what we should tell the council or whatever, or the judges, and when we do that, as we're
Yeah.
traveling to the town.
Yeah.
And I have more to ponder on my hidden knowledge.
Well, this also hints that the reason why your stars are going out is because the souls are not going back up into the skies.
Yep.
All right. All right. As we're traveling, I'm going to pull Rogar and Sarah.
Oh,
Together?
wait. Maybe this has something to do with the Dragonborn. It's the Dragonborn's fault. That the sky fires are starving.
All right.
The Dragonborn's fault.
It's
It
not-
was the Dragonborn's fault. The well's poisoned. It was the Dragonborn.
Can I do what I need to do real quick? I'm going to talk to Rogar and Sarah, and I'm going to ask. I think our new companions have proven themselves. I think we should let them in on all on our adventures beforehand. And I also need to tell y'all, I tell you, I stop not country. Harn is not country. Tell you that I talked to my master, and all the dwarves seem to be heading to that city. I think this is information the entire party should have.
Yeah,
What do you two think?
I agree. They should be made aware of it. They have shown that they are capable. I just ask that you not to be needlessly harsh on them because of the temple. Whoa, Robo.
We're all robots.
Wow.
Testing.
Okay.
There we go.
Testing, 3 testing.
Yay!
Good.
Everything fixed.
What was the last thing you were able to hear me say clearly?
You started talking, saying what your opinion was, and then I couldn't hear, and then I stopped being able to hear you.
All right. Basically, is that I ask that you just not be too harsh on the Nightmare and Montaro from the temple, because it really seemed that everything was keyed to dragon-related individuals. So
No, well, I mean, Parn will take that under advisement, but he was asking your opinion on telling them about the Dwarven Temple.
Oh yes, we can tell them about that.
Because we weren't officially told not to tell anybody, but we were asked not to tell anybody, and essentially what Parn is asking you to, as the other two that were there. I feel like Nightmare and Montaro are worthy to be told. I also told you. Did you hear me say that I talked to my master? And
that the dwarves are heading out.
Yeah, all the dwarves are going there in record numbers, and that could explain why we're seeing less and less dwarves.
Yeah, I think that they should at least be made aware of that.
Okay. And Rogar, your opinion?
Yes.
Sarah, your opinion?
Yes, I concur.
Right. Well, as we're traveling back to the city, Parn will tell them the tale of the ancient dwarven city and all the information. So now Montaro and Red Fox know all the information the other two would know.
Yay! I think that's a great place to stop, actually, for the night.
I kind of wanted to get back to the city and do what we need to in the city before we stop.
Somehow, I think that would take too long.
Flux? Flux?
We're going back to the Dragonsborn City or Terrace Mindal?
No, Dragonborn City. Go back there and report what we report.
Clem's at the gates. Yes, further business with us?
We just wanted to say that we were successful and thank you for your help.
Okay, you're welcome.
Hey,
would you like to see the elder?
I mean, it might be a good idea for Rogar, with his new eye, to see the elder.
I will point out Rogar. Looking at Clem, you note that his soul is swaying back and forth, but not as rapidly as the dragon's was.
Alright. Are there any other Dragonborns within close proximity, or is that just him?
You see a few Dragonborn back in the rest of the fortress, and their souls are swaying the same way.
By chance, is there anything that looks like a mirror that I could use? Maybe take a look at myself.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, I can give him my contact mirror as long as he doesn't speak into it. It's just a mirror.
Okay, I look into the mirror. Do I see my soul?
Same thing.
It's swaying back and forth?
Yep.
And my companions, their souls are not swaying back and forth, correct?
1 second. No, they're not swinging back and forth, but now that you look at them a bit closer, you know that Sarah seems to be missing a piece.
Sarah's got a donut soul. Is that it?
Sarah?
No, it's like missing a chip out of it.
Sarah, there's something I might want to talk to you about when we get some privacy.
All right.
Alright,
So
so
wait, does Parn already know that she lost her thing because he was there when they talked? Yeah, no, Sarah told Parn all about it. I forgot. Okay. Yes, we would like to speak to the elder before we leave down the mountain, if we could.
Okay, come on in. Glenn
Go in.
leads you in. You're led back to the main hall, and the elder's sitting there.
All right, Rogar, I think it's time for you to do some talking.
hello,
You're back.
hello, Elder. We are back.
While Montaro was walking, did anyone take notice of the giant dragon tooth?
Some looked at it. A few seemed to be gossiping about it. And not like
Okay.
everyone went silent and stared at it.
Okay. Oh wait, did we put it in the bag or is Montero carrying it? I forgot which one we decided.
He's carrying it.
It's on his
Alright,
back because that's a much more badass image.
He was holding it.
Did you get the answers you looked for?
I received the answers that I needed.
Good.
It-
You are
Pardon?
now part of a select few that know the truth. Do not
Yes.
tell others.
The secret will
sworn to
die
keep
on
your
my
secrets.
tongue. The secret dies with me.
Good.
Parn pipes up. We also agreed not to tell anyone. Don't have to worry about us.
I assume so.
Yeah, we had very good motivator to not say anything.
Oh God, should we worry about Montaro? Is he got like his fingers crossed and he's shifting back and forth, back and forth?
Look, if he ever needs an in back into the Empire, if shit goes
Just like
super south.
the end of fucking Atlantis, just with Montaro. Caught them to kill the dragon and all these dragonborn and take their relics.
Here, take their land. Why? Fuck you.
Fuck you. You're the bad guy.
Why are you the bad guy? Cause I am. Get it?
I need more money than fighting an ancient civilization will get me.
I'm
Rather be dead than alive.
gonna poke Rogar, and then whisper, "Ask him about your eye."
Yeah. During the trials, we completed the trials and basically a bit of a transformation as well, with the loss of an eye, and as such, a new eye was gifted. With it, I can see souls. At least that's
Yeah.
all I know so far.
That's all you will be able to do. You know, if the elder taps on his eye, and it taps, not squishes.
I love that. That's like now a dragonborn secret handshake for the ones who know the truth. They just put their finger up to their eye and tap on it.
I see you too. Shop at Fake Eye Emporium.
Yep.
You see the world as the ancient dragons once did.
Mhm.
Your souls.
I must admit it's a bit disorienting, at least right now, just getting used to being able to see two different worlds at once.
It will take some getting used to. If you're good at it, you might be acclimated to it within 5 years. He chuckles at that. He bites into his meat he's eating. Is there anything else?
I believe that is all, Elder.
What happened to his voice?
Cool. He's eating meat right now. His mouth's a bit.
So now he's always gone like this. Yeah.
Now he's fucking the party now he's the fucking party goblin down the cave. He's everywhere.
ready for a rave.
Look,
party-
we don't know
party
how
goblin is
far
a-
those tunnels go.
Yeah, party goblin is Dr. Roxo.
Oh yeah.
Party
Anyway.
goblin pops up behind the chair. Yo, King, when we ready for the next party? Oh, hi guys.
Got the dragon nudes.
Wait.
Just one drop of this, and everyone will see souls.
Mhm.
We find out there's that he's expanded. He's made a massive tunnel throughout the entirety of the world, and it's just nonstop party rooms through every single
that
time.
is how the Underdark works. So
Yeah.
You have a trip to balls and a mirror maze? It's amazing!
Party Goblin, the Party Goblin Cloud. I do shrooms.
What time of day is it, Flux?
Again, it's hard to tell, but
I know
I
it's hard
assume
to tell,
around-
but I mean-
around maybe noon.
Do we want to be camping on the volcano at night? Or...
I mean, I'm
I'd
sure because it
prefer
only
not
took us an
going-
hour to get to the bridge. That we'll get down to the base of the mountain before nightfall.
Yeah.
Mhm.
will we, Flux?
Yes.
Okay,
I
well then
assume
we'll
that if-
camp at the base of the mountain then, because I was
Yeah.
gonna ask if we want to spend another night here or not.
Not really. Not much to do, unless Party Goblin actually does show up.
All right.
Wake
Alright.
up to the sounds of a distant rave.
And Montaro is never seen again as he's taken by the party lifestyle.
Yep.
Even from their bed in the middle of the night to make them constantly dance to house music.
Oh, how dare you try to sleep! You go in the beholder room. He doesn't kill you. He just forces you to dance until you drop.
Mhm.
All right, so I
I
say
guess
we-
getting down to the base of the mountain, and
Yeah.
then we can probably stop there.
yeah.
Yeah.
From there.
As we also walk by, gonna take a look at what was that female dragonborn's name? Nija.
Niger.
We're gonna watch up like I'm checking you out, girl.
Yes.
There you
What?
go. Nice fine ass soul you got.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but again, like,
That's some
Is
good
there any way to
acting.
tell if Niger also has the
You know that Naja's eyes do not seem. They seem squishy.
We
yeah.
could poke her eye.
Let's not do that. So
Does
we
she
head-
make any mention of the giant dragon tooth as we asked for another path?
No, Naja's just pretty much stoic and staring at watching the bridge. She makes a little path for you.
All right.
All right, so she makes the bridge and we leave.
No, as you walk by, there appear to be maybe 4 or 5 charred corpses on the bridge now.
Uh,
Do they have
Hey,
anything with them?
Yeah, is anything useful on their charred
It all
corpses?
gets tossed in the lava.
Aw. Well, at least that problem solved itself.
Montaro just kind of casually kicks one as he walks by.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them a proper death. I'm gonna pick each one up and throw them in the lava. Just cleaning up the
kind of-
bodies.
I kind of nudge it with my some remains with my foot, kind of just scoot it away from me.
I just realized something. I'm still holding my severed hand.
Yeah,
Hey, why
I
don't
told you.
toss that
It's
in the
gonna make
lava?
No, it's gonna make some good eats. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
You ever had
to
soup
know
made
how
with your
you
own
taste.
bones broth?
Let's make a soup. Yeah, let's make a soup with my own body. Let's get myself the shakes.
Take
Either that,
take
either
of this and eat of me, and I shall become the dragonborn Jesus.
We wait until Sarah gets regrowth and regeneration. We just make a
And
new
then we
Rogar.
feast like kings.
We'll make a new Rogar out of it.
Yeah.
But seriously, since no
We
one
just have to keep
has
recasting Gentle Repose on it.
yeah, but seriously, since no one has gentle repose, I don't even think gentle
Yeah.
repose exists in 5e.
Yes, it does.
I don't remember. It does. I don't remember seeing it.
Well, there's something like it. I forget what
Yeah,
exactly
it
it's
has
called.
a different name.
Necromancy. And it's only 10 days.
So I think we should toss it in the lava here instead of carrying around a rotten fucking
Well,
thing.
I don't know. Maybe if someone asks, can you lend me a hand? You throw it at them.
That's no practical jokes we could do with it.
God damn it, that seems like it would be hilarious.
Someone can animate it.
I like how we're all doing this right in front of
No,
Najir.
sorry,
like,
no,
that's
no,
a
I like-
very
I like
bad
to
undead
think-
monster.
I like to think that we're still walking as we're talking, like into the distance. You see
no,
the
because
black
I
dude
keep
in the
mentioning
hand.
throwing in the lava. We haven't left this area because I want him to toss it into the lava. Give
There's
it.
lava flows all around as you head down the mountain.
The empty flask I had the potion in. I tossed the bottle into one of the lava. I want no traces of it left. Not even on the glass.
This isn't a dump. You guys You need to stop throwing things in the lava.
See?
Yeah, Simon says, don't pollute our lava.
I tried to
We all benefit
explain.
from the
I
local
tried
lava.
to
Please do not pollute it.
I tried to explain to Nigeria we were
Single day of
asked.
Dragonborn Tear Falls.
I tried to explain to Nigeria that we were asked to destroy all traces of what was in there, and this seemed like the best option for the bottle.
Okay, just please stop trashing our lava.
Can we put his
I like-
severed? Can we
I
put
like
his
how-
severed hand in it?
I like how Flux can't even say that with a perfectly straight delivery.
Yeah,
Don't
sure.
pollute our lava.
Put his hand in the lava.
Freaks the hand out of the pocket, just chucks it.
Okay, the hand is in the lava now. We're no longer debating this. Let's go.
Yeah,
Okay.
hand is gone.
Let's go down the hill. All right. I
just
walk
wanna
across
get
the
my
path.
Zero said
XPs.
how long until
Yeah,
he dies
I
or done.
tossed the bodies got tossed in the lava, the hand got tossed in the lava, and the bottle got tossed in the lava. No more in the lava. Let's go.
All right,
Well,
that's the end of the
keep
night.
tossing the bodies in lava other than the first one. Just leave them there. They look better there.
Serves as
Aw.
a warning.
They look a
So,
lot scarier there. It's not level
for,
back.
for the record, when he pointed out our map, which I assume looks a lot like this map, he basically said it's about hereish.
Yeah, he's like, I'm there.
Red Fox said hopefully soon.
Where
more.
was the city exactly on the map? About here-ish?
Yeah, around there. I mean, to be
Basically, he
honest,
said, go
the more thorough, up to date, not cartoony looking map is a lot more in depth looking. So
Mm-hmm.
okay, let's say that's it for this session.
Yeah, that was a good
Okay.
session.
All right.
And we get
Oh yeah, like
1,160 XP.
how
Say
much?
that-
1,160.
Okay.
1,160. All right.
8,862. We are about 6,100 and something away.
I'm gonna use the rest for move back up real quick. I'll be back.
How much XP did you say it was you had?
8,862.
That is our current totals.
Mm-hmm.
And we are officially 5,138 experience away from leveling up.
Yeah. I probably,
Yep.
I probably should have asked Flux like if my new hand looks like my old one, or if it
We'll be
looked
back in a minute. You can.
because
Ah,
yeah. I mean, I just pulled a Piccolo.
Red Fox
Good
said now
times.
we are
Good.
Oh, that reminds me. Hold on. There was something said that
There was something said. Was it in your head? While you were
there was
lying in bed?
that there was something you typed that you had your character say, and I'm trying to remember what it was.
I mean, I gave you the copper.
No, it was before that. The thing you said before that.
Yep.
About a silver to the elf if his hand doesn't grow back.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, no, that did actually grow his hand back. So I actually, as we get to the bottom of the hill, I just give Parn a silver coin with no explanation.
Okay, Parn has an extra silver. He looks
All he
confused.
says is, "I'm resolving a bet," and just hands it to you.
Yep. Oh, and Neo, I basically give your character back that gold that you basically had magically drop on my head.
So,
Okay.
Did you guys enjoy?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
sir.
And Red Fox reminded me I had to resolve the other bet I made where I was going to give Parn a silver if the concoction didn't get the hair and grow back.
Also, quick question: like the new hand, does it look like exactly like my other hand, or?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute, the concoction did make the hand grow back.
That happened before I drank it, actually.
No, it came back from when you drank it.
Oh yeah, it did.
You
Ah,
drank?
so I won the bet. Never mind. No silver for you, Parn.
Parn already
Okay.
has a silver. He's not giving it back without an explanation. All right, I'll give it back to you,
No,
but
no.
why?
No, that never happened in the first place.
Yes, it did. You gave me the
Alternate-
silver too late.
Alternate timeline where Rogar's hand did not come back.
What? Why did you give me the silver? I'll give it back to you. In fact, I'll give you a gold instead if you tell me why.
I explained the bet to him then.
I handed back the gold that fell on Rogar's head. I don't fucking care. Barn is sitting on 601 gold, 3 plat, 310 silver, and 400